Lovely people. Legendary joys of human beings. How do you get it on? Enjoy the ads, scrubs. Ooh, there's the ads already going? It's gonna be a while. We have 30 seconds. Lovely people. I'm not allowed to talk today. I'm not in my right mind. Then what do you say to this? I was just fired. I was let go. My role is made redundant because they got everything sorted. Not true. They really need my professional guidance, but hey, you know, they make enough profit, they think.
You are the
it's weird. It's weird.
I'm not even squidding.
Vehicles Garland being a legendary joy of a human being for 41 months.
Peter,
thumbs up.
Peter, thumbs up. Yeah, I'm not a happy camper, but Peter, thumbs up. But I'm a happy camper for the sub. Thank you very much. You absolute legendary joy of a human being. With a prime, no less. You could... Lovely people. The legendary Govi. You could have put that token. You could have put those pesos from the prime sub anywhere on Twitch, and you chose to put it on this channel. Thank you very much for doing so. What a legendary joy of a human being. Thank you, Govi. Very much appreciated. Looks like I'm gonna need it. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm hopeful. I hope this is the beginning of something new. But goodness gracious, I'm utterly disappointed in a little bit. Okay, I usually feel much worse than I like to admit. Like I'm usually very cheerful and happy about things, even when I shouldn't be. So maybe this time I'm gonna try to actually process how absolute ridiculous the life is as a. The lie of meritocracy is not something that I like. Okay, let's put it there. Yeah. Cover letter, resume, not resume. I submitted an application with the most unhinged cover letter. Let me tell us more. Tell us why was it unhinged? It was just like, do you actually want customers and money? I'm gonna make you money. Was that the cover letter? Tell me more, because I need to get back into the game again. God, Tocha, welcome on in as well. The lovely Tocha, Cryptid Wifey Genesis, so great to have you. Thank you very much. We are in the same boat. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it. I would have hoped that by now you have found another one. No. Just be a Kenobi or a Conor McGregor cosplayer. I should do that. I should. Am I even lookalike? You've been telling me this. You've been telling me this for a while now. Hello there. You've been telling me this for a while, but I'm not sure. I don't see it. Wait, not a Conor McGregor. You mean Ewan McGregor, no? Like Kenobi. I don't think I look like Conor at all. Conor is jacked, man. I wouldn't dare. Do you mean Ewan McGregor? That Ewan McGregor who plays Kenobi, the young Kenobi, right? You mean that? Conor McGregor is the MMA fighter. He is different. But yeah, I hope that you had landed a job since then, because I've been trying to stream to you lovely people for the whole week basically. Like ever since Monday came around, and it's okay, Monday I need to do some stuff. Let's see what happens. But like from Tuesday, maybe that's gonna be a Tuesday stream, and it turns out that there won't be. And then I'm like, okay, no worries. Maybe that's gonna be a Wednesday one or a Thursday one. At least we got the Friday. Hey. We got it sorted on Friday. Only had one interview so far. I mean, one interview is all it takes, but I know your pain. I know your pain.
The lovely Toxa 3 just redeemed Bless SR and Jesus.
So yeah, it is. Indeed, we should. Hashtag not a call. Oh, wow. It just wasn't extremely, so the cover letter just wasn't extremely professional, says the lovely Cryptid Waifu Genesis. It was, maybe I shouldn't have said your name with it. Oh my god, this is on record now. It was more like, hey, not that you didn't send the cover letter with your name attached, right? It was more like, hey, You know your missions and goals? Those are my missions and goals, and I'm overqualified for your job to boot. You should talk to me. I never know. It's so weird because like this is a business agreement, right? Like you selling your services, tying your boat to another boat is literally should be a win-win situation. And I always wonder these without talking to you or without confirming certain life choices, it's very hard to say that when people see that, oh, you are overqualified. We're not even going to talk to you because you're not going to accept the offer. Or the opposite is when you obviously, it would be a stretch for you to do this role sooner, as one would think based on your CV. But then again, thinking about the CV is just so weird. Like I never understood this, by the way, that they want to do business better and they keep hiring managers that are entrenched in the old ways, so to speak, doing the same, basically learned the mistakes that is obviously a problem in the professional world right now, especially higher managers, goodness gracious. And I'm talking about sustainability and long-term profitability, by the way. So in those terms, they are shit managers. And they keep hiring them from other companies, expecting what exactly? Like, give a chance for an internal promotion. Give a chance for someone coming in eager and enthusiastic to do the job as a jump for them, as a next step for them. I would rather work with someone who is culturally more fit together with how I think or what values I hold in life and in business, and them being enthusiastic and maybe a little bit underqualified. And not because that would be cheaper. That might also be true for the long term, or for the short term, but also at the same time short term. I don't understand why people try to put so much effort into hiring the right candidate on the first try. If anything has been proven in the last 100 years of the industrialization, is that HR recruitment efforts is about 50% effective, give or take. Especially if you try to push, extend the years of how many years of service you could expect from the people working here. Because hey, higher management is very easy to just look at the data and they just say, oh well, this is the usual fluctuation here. This is the IT industry. People just work here 2 to 3 years and that's the maximum we can have. Like, no, that is not true. Because if you are working for a company that is actually a proper place to work, people would gladly stay on their freaking arses if they could. Now again, it could be many reasons. It could be the pay, that you're not raising the pay properly with inflation, etc. Like there could be so many different things. I get it. It's a multi-variable, complex system. But to think that this is normal, that people are just gonna jump off anyway. But if people are gonna jump off anyway, why wouldn't you give more people a try? Make that probation or trial period actually mean something. And then work with the people who are actually a fit. Not try to make a decision based on a few interviews, even if it's many. By the way, that's the other problem when they have like 7 interviews. What are you doing, man? Or at one point they should at least pay you for your time. Right? It's just ridiculous. But it's also like they're paying for the time of the people who are doing the interviews. It's ridiculous when there's like 7 occasions just because they can't get people together in the same room. I get meeting many people, I don't get wasting each other's times. It's weird. It's weird. One interview, they turned me down because I didn't have stress testing experience. Again. And all of a sudden you don't have brain plasticity, like you just can't learn, sadly. It was in the CV. It is what it is. But that's not part of my normal titles duties, so why would I? I mean, again, if they are trying to get... I sometimes I just think they're just latching onto something that they can say no, and that they are sleeping easier if they say a reason. I think that's a made-up reason, to be honest. But even if not, even if I'm not saying they are liars, it's very weird. Yeah, you are a UX designer, right? So a UX person to do stress testing is like... Unless you're talking about the user experience regarding how a system operates under pressure, that may be different. Like how the system gracefully fails, that's a user experience. It's a very important part of the experience, how the system shits itself. Like, that's important design. I would freaking love if many computer games would just hold your slot on the server for a little bit in case you crash, and then you have a saved queue spot in the queue, and you can log in for a few minutes. As long as it takes for you to reboot the freaking computer properly, and stuff like that. I would love that. That's a user experience, right? It's just so weird. And designing that is one thing, but actually stress testing that or providing feedback about how the design of the experience works, yeah, that's pretty much QA or development. I also don't like it that people are trying to have separately QA people. I mean, you could, but I think more and more people are trying to be more jack of all trades in teams. I guess they were looking for someone like that as well. I spent one paragraph of the cover letter just talking about my personally, not professionally. That I don't think that's a problem. I would like it, and I was in the position of hiring manager for a long time now, in many companies, and from small to big, and I always love when people are trying to talk about themselves as a person, because you can just see the shift in the tone of conversation. And I'm having so much of a better opportunity to gauge, the gut feeling about someone, how it would be to work together with someone, much more as they talk about something personal. And by personal, I mean like hobbies, whatever, your personal values or approach to life, etc. Then, oh my god, we're just doing like a job stuff. We should have a just chatting stream. Not today, or well, today as well. As we go, right? We're gonna ponder, but yeah, it's very interesting. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you for the unlurking as well. So I am woefully underpaid compared to people with my experience level because I've traditionally worked for smaller companies. But this also doesn't have to be true, no? Like that sometimes there are smaller companies who might actually like give you more money for your work, but yeah, it's, I guess in your position with UX, it's more traditional to have like bigger corporations pay for your actual UX. Although you can do much more than UX, right? I love you, Mr. Ponders. Hey, Grim 20s. Stop it. Thank you very much for the lovely comment. What an absolute joy of a human being you are. It's just coming into the chat. Who knows how long we saw each other. Welcome back. And the lovely Grim 20s just said this.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Thank you for taking care of Peter's biological well-being. Grim 20S.
Grim 20S. S stands for super human being. Super human being. Thank you very much for the lovely posture check and stretching. Oh.
The lovely Grim 20S just redeemed posture check.
Let's slow down, lovely people, for some neurological calmness. From some slow neural activation.
The lovely Grim 20S just redeemed stretch.
But this is a ginger ale, okay? It's ginger ale. What? Okay? Goodness gracious. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag I should be. Before. Although whether there were whiskey under the ginger ale or not, there wasn't. This is not a whiskey glass. What am I, a barbarian? I'm not a barbarian, okay? But to be honest, I should drink. It's the beginning of the weekend. We could have a little one, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I want to be totally ready to check out the story. No noodle. What do you mean noodle? Be right back, she says. Oh yeah, thank you very much. Okay, lovely people, the thing is that I was just let go after many years. This was the company is okay, it's just this is how capitalism and life works, sadly. Like at one point I become expensive because we are living thankfully in the luckier historically development of the world in Europe, Western Europe, and that means that there could be people like we can pay like 2 or 3 people for the same price, and it's so fun on the one side seeing the political shift to hey. And not just the political shift in general, but in people's minds ever since the pandemic, right? When globalization pretty much just showed how absolutely horrible it copes with problems. Since then, the world has this, maybe we should keep some important roles, jobs, industry, etc. close to home. Because yeah, it's all fun and games when you can like work globally, who cares? And then, hey, let's hire 3 full offices in India before we actually do something with Western Europe. That's fun if you just look at the financial numbers. But you have to look at so many other things. And the fact that it's risky not being local as well. And I'm so weirded out by this, that the world has pretty much shifted more and more towards bring back the jobs, right? On the one hand, those things are winning, whether we like to admit it or not. Sadly, they are bundled with some other stuff which might not be your best, but hey, it is what it is. So the world is like realizing more and more should be brought back and kept close to home. At the same time, 6 years later or whatever, I am told that, oh, your role is redundant. I'm sorry. And they really can't say anything else. Like, it might be political, who knows, but I don't think so. It seems genuine that no, it's like we will get by without a person actually managing the team. What is the point, dear LinkedIn? What is the point in telling me someone has looked at an application I've submitted? That just gives me anxiety. That's actually interesting. I think it just tells you because you can like have your own little status that you might expect a response soon. You know, it wasn't just like deep in the void or in the like you're not just shouting at a wall. I think that's just it. Is there a setting that you can turn that off? I'm not sure. LinkedIn is so horrible, by the way, as well. Do you remember a lot of people when LinkedIn was good? Or anything, for that matter, technologically? The N-shitification is real. N-shitification. On-shitification. I am also woefully underpaid to people with the same experience level. So I'm more likely to be fine with being underpaid and overqualified because I'm already underpaid and overqualified. But again, like, are you okay with that? If you are okay with that, what's the problem? Or if they are... by the way, I hate this part of capitalism, how it got implemented. It's not capitalism, by the way, that's a problem. It's the problem how we implement it. Again, if you think about it, the philosophy of actual competitive capitalism would be a nice thing. It's a good philosophy. The problem, and it also bred lots of, you know, actual citizen-based democracies, which are pretty cool, by the way, in terms of how the Western culture evolved. The problem is, the current ongoing casino capitalism, let's call it that, is not the best, you know? Like, monopolies be forming left, right, and center, and those monopolies are lobbying that overnight. No, there's so many competition. Everybody can build their own data warehouse. It's just so funny. And it's so weird that I would like it if the actual job would be tied with data, with publicly available data. If nothing else than the country statistics, right? The statistics agencies. pushing it together that statistically this role makes this much money in the business. And yes, I know that some roles and positions are not directly contributing to income or the business sales, whatever. Sure, but you can definitely calculate it, you know, per employee, what is the contribution, etc., etc. I would love to see... everybody understands that, right? That if you are working for someone else's business, they are not employing you because they are good Samaritans and they just want people to have jobs. Although sometimes it would be beneficial because then people with jobs have income so they can spend it, you know, somewhere. But they're not just employing you because of that. They are employing you because you are earning more for the corporation than you are cost. Wow, I know, mind-blowing observations about capitalism, lovely people. Mind-blowing observations about business only on the stream where Peter ponders. You should maybe make more money for the company that pays you than they pay you. Oh my god, have you ever thought about this? That somebody is actually shoveling together the Bezos pesos for a new yacht? Have you ever thought about? It's so weird. So yeah, I don't understand, like, why can't we pay people fairly? That's it. Like, it's not gender and race and but it's just what? Pay people as much as they are worth. That's it. Why? I know, wild idea. It just makes me realize how many other jobs I've applied for that have ghosted without ever accessing my application at all. I think LinkedIn can only do that if it's on LinkedIn though, right? Like if it's, and so many companies, I don't know about the US, but in here, so many companies are taking you to their own system immediately. So it's just like, whether LinkedIn will know or not, meh. As long as I'm not getting paid less than I've already been making, I don't mind. Yeah, that's kind of like the thing. Yeah, people don't like to cut back. I was thinking about this as well. I may be getting to a point in my life that I would be even willing to cut back if my responsibilities and pressure and stress and everything is also cut back. Like, I wouldn't mind necessarily being paid less, especially if I can stream some more. It would be lovely. Like, I would love to go to stream. And I know it's weird to talk about it, right? I've always been there was one point when we started, when we were like a bigger stream, but after we moved, we never. I mean, there was one point, right, when we got back to like 60 viewers or something, and then we moved back to the 20 viewer Andy again, which is fine, by the way. So it's not like pressure on you, right? Like telling this, it's like, you know, telling the people who are already here that, hey, are there enough people? It's like you're already here. So well, thank you very much for tuning in, lovely people. But yeah, I was thinking about this as well, that I gave so much for this company, especially in the years of 2024, I think, or 2023, rather, like 2023. Basically, when we moved, instead of me trying to catch back up, trying to catch up with the stream where we left off, I was pretty much going on a multiple month-long hiatus. I was doing something else, and I was focusing on my day job, which I don't think I did that wrong. Let me know, lovely people. I really hope you missed the streams, but you know, you were always behave like you understand. So thank you very much for that. Thank you for supporting me through that as well. But it's so weird how I focus so much on something that is just can be taken away from you in a snap of the finger, and the boss of my boss is the one who organized or originated the thing for his boss, and he was genuinely sorry. Like, I usually know how people act or behave, and I can smell. Okay, my BS detector is pretty high level, is what I'm trying to say. And he seemed absolutely genuine and truly in an ongoing conversation of well, you know, it came down to numbers in an Excel sheet, and and my number is high compared to what my role does. So the role is redundant. They want to save money. That's it. So it's sad. It is sad. Now, granted, I could lend something else in this. Like, there's ongoing conversations, obviously, to keep me on the payroll for something else, like some other completely different position. So that could work. But, you know, like, after all of this, I'm not even sure about that anymore. Like, I'm open for opportunities, all right? So I would love to consider things, but the more I'm thinking about it, the more I feel that, and what's gonna happen next? They're gonna fire me from there for half a year from then as well, because they come up with a brilliant idea of moving everything abroad or something. I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird. I'm making enough. Crypto Efficiency says that I'm making up. Welcome on in, Bill, by the way. The lovely Bill Ogro is here as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. Outsourcing, and my job is not even outsourced as far as I know. Actually, I could sue them if they outsource my position, because the way they told me is that my position is becoming redundant, so they are not gonna hire someone in this role specifically. Although it's, you know, it's computer development, so software development, you can mix and match positions, and everybody can wear multiple hats. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up with someone doing some of my tasks anyway, which is fine. That is fine. But yeah, someone who is exclusively leading the team in an agile manner, that's not gonna happen apparently. They're not gonna outsource that even, but hey, it is stick, you know. Let's try using AI and see how things crumble to dust. I also don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna do. They tried, and it failed miserably. Now again, that can change, but even then, like, the problem with that is that the current tools we have are literally not trained properly. Now, if they could train an agent specifically for this. I was actually working on something like that, but you know what is the point that you are making intelligent people do stuff that is obviously shouts, if I succeed, I put everyone out of a job with what I do right now. Like, no, thank you very much. Unless there's a proper system that's just done. Lovely people, have you ever watched the Venus Project? Do you know what the Venus Project is? Have you watched Zeitgeist Movement? There was a documentary made by the Zeitgeist Movement. I think the Zeitgeist Movement is not connected to the Venus Project as of a few years ago. I don't even know. But back then they were collaborating. The Zeitgeist Movement was pretty much like an activist arm of the Venus Project. And they made like... It's on YouTube. The documentaries are on YouTube. You can just watch them. There are some very interesting ones. I think it was called Zeitgeist Addendum. That's not the first documentary that they made, but it's very much worth. Actually, at one point we could watch it together on stream. Maybe we could watch it. I'm not agreeing with everything they say, especially not the way they say it, but many of the ideas in the Venus Project is definitely something that is worth considering. Especially with AI development, by the way. And they came up with this, I don't even know, 20 years ago, when AI was still a thing, but it's not like as today. So I make enough to pay my bills and cover my kids after school stuff. Sometimes I have a little extra to help out friends. I'm not greedy. That's all I want from life. Says Genesis. That's all. Yeah, that's kind of what the economy should provide for people, right? That would be like a nice gauge of how economy goes. Is that someone doing an honest job and they make an honest living. That's it. If that's okay, then yay, that's great. Sadly, more than half the world is unable to do so, which is ridiculous. No, I know. I'm only talking about LinkedIn direct applications. I see, yeah. Not to mention, you can't train AI without breaching copyright. This is Bill. Heard of it? You know what's also weird? You could train certain AI agents. You can do that, and you know, like, you need to train. It's basically using machine learning for other things. By the way, machine learning is a thing for decades. Even AI is a thing for decades. It's just not like whatever is right now very centerpiece is the all kinds of large language models, which is like they kind of solve the language part and the human communication part, but they're pretty much like glorified communication tools. The way they work is not, they don't solve problems properly. They are trying to guess what the expected right answer is. And if it sounds right enough, they're just gonna confidently push that through your throat, down your throat. And it's like, that's not how you solve real problems, sadly. Now you can have actually good machine learning systems built purposefully. And I think it's possible to train them without breaching copyright. I really hope that NVIDIA, is it NVIDIA? But I really hope that the truth will prevail in that court case that they have with the... Is that a class action, by the way? That so many copyrighted... well, how do you... Copyrighted media was consumed and obviously used in the training of certain AIs. And it's now proven by researchers. So I'm very curious how that court case is gonna go in the US. And again, that's just the US. It's very weird. Weird. Reasons I have been let go. 1. People costs are too high. Company made 6 billion in profit and CEO got a 22 million bonus. Yeah, that's always lovely, right? When they are literally having a town hall meeting for the whole corporation, stating how many billions in profit they made. And it's like, oh my god, guys, amazing growth, exactly as expected. And then around that plus minus 1 day, they tell about, I don't know, 50 people that, oh, by the way, you are redundant now. You know, we made this profit with obviously your contributions, but we don't care. It's like, what? 2, we are absorbing this sub brand, and the main brand already has a full-time designer. Oh, and then he went AWOL for 3 months before they realized he wasn't working and replaced him. And I guess that happened after they already told you no and you were doing something else by the time. I love how you after 1 and 2 you straight went to 4 because you wrote the number 3 like 3 months before they realized the number 4 is. I love that. Did you generate that with AI? So now reasons you have been let go for. Cut contracts to save money. Oh, that's lovely, by the way. I always, by the way, and also I was always thinking about this, that the sheer reason we have people working on stuff in businesses is so that the business can do more stuff. Like if you have more, and I know that this is scaling, so some people work there if it's scalable. Those people earn even more for the company. Again, you should pay the people less than they make for the company, yes, and it has to be competitive in the job market. Like, there's so many variables, right? But the bottom line, quite literally, is that if you can scale it, you might as well keep a talent that is already ingrained in your processes, culturally fit, etc., etc. And not everyone is, but if someone has already a momentum, so to speak, at your company to make you more money, then I think changing a title, changing the tasks, and of course all parties have to agree to certain things that they can just say, okay, well, if this doesn't fit, then it is what it is. But God, that's just freaking come up with something and let them make money for you. It's so weird that this is the new norm of like, we made 6 billion in profit, we record layoffs. It's like, wouldn't you make more profit? I mean, and maybe they wouldn't, because the high management is literally incapable of actually planning and managing teams. That, by the way, that's also something of I've been working with teams for a long time now, and from small corporations to medium to large, literally like top Fortune 500 stuff, even Fortune 100. I will be working with so many teams, and it's almost always on a high level. It comes down to incompetent people are in management positions. And for some reason, they are not affected by the layoffs. And it's just like, I get it that at one point it's just political or, nepotism. I get that. But how can you do it so much? It's just so weird to me. Like, if I would be the owner of some of these corporations, I would fire leadership. Because they are not doing their fiduciary duties of actually helping the company make more money. Especially not in the long run. Almost nobody plans for the long run. It's weird. It's very weird. Cut the number 5 for reasons that you have been let go is cut all remote roles. Oh yeah, that's also very, very wise, right? Again, it's instead of, performance measurements, better metrics of how everybody performs, and not just individually, like as the products and the services you're working on, how do they produce, again, income for the company? If that's good, then try to utilize the talent. It shouldn't matter if you are remote, non-remote, whatever. And everybody would be open for every once in a while being together with other people in certain ways. By the way, I never ever saw anybody other than professionals similar to me, like some kind of agile professionals, agile coaches, scrum masters, developers who are doing those tasks. I never seen anybody try of actually improving the culture of remote work, because lots of people complain about remote work for reasons that those are valid complaints. Let's just have pair programming sessions, test engineering sessions, actual collaboration, innovation sessions, brainstormings, retrospectives. Have stuff together, design sessions. Have them remotely. Yes, try to have like a playful culture, play all those stupid team building games if you want to, that you would play in person. There are lots of them that is purposefully designed for remote, by the way. It's enhancing the experience of the team building game because it's remote and everybody has a computer in front of them. And have a drink and work on interesting stuff together. It builds culture. It builds a team. And like, people are just sitting on these meetings and then they disappear and then there's things get done, I guess. But, like if you never see them, then call them on Teams with the camera on. What the? I haven't heard anybody working remotely who wouldn't be willing to, let me turn on the webcam. Let's act like we're sitting in the meeting room together. Like, it's fine. That's part of the job. The pro is not me not having to sit in traffic for 3 hours that day in total, or 4. It's like ridiculous, man. Work so hard so your boss can buy his next Lamborghini. Exactly, that's important. My job is at a risk of obsolescence. Oh, Bill, yeah. Mine was at risk for like a week or something. If people get lazy enough so the translations are to be taken only literally and not contextually. But that's the thing. It might be a perceived obsolescence, right? But it's definitely not. Like, good translation is, oh my god, it's horribly important. Especially now. Have you heard that the Witcher books, and I've heard this. I haven't double checked the validity of these statements. I don't think I have such a huge audience right now that I have to make sure that I'm doing journalistic work. I heard this from a source I trust, okay? Look it up if you want to. But the Witcher books, Andrei Sapkowski's Witcher books, as far as I know currently, are not available in Spanish in Spain. Because the agents handling the translations, managing the translations to the various countries, are trying to use AI to translate the book instead of an actual translator from the country. Can you imagine? Like, I get it that it could be faster in some ways, or obviously, or I would even get it that it would be somewhat accurate. But again, unless you sit a person who can translate fiction and understand the base material enough that they know how to help people, right? To help people convey the meaning of the author, the original meaning and intent of the author. That is something that the large language models just cannot do. Especially not in a way that a human does it. And by the way, anybody, have you noticed this as well? There's like such a pushback against AI stuff anyway from people. Like if you would be able to choose that, oh, this artwork or this computer game was developed by people or two people, you would be like, yay, that instead of the AI slop, thank you very much, right? Most people would be doing that. I wonder when there's gonna be a point, obviously, when people are accepting. People are very accepting with ARC Raiders, to be frank. Maybe a little bit too much. Although, as far as I know, the way they use generative AI was mostly for the voice acting, the voice generation stuff that they have in there. I think everything else was like they were using machine learning, but that was a proper technical use of it. Like they had the AI of the enemies learn how they move around their own robotic body. That was like with machine learning. They did the animations, which is amazing. That's cool. That's an amazing use of technology. Some of them do watermark, but people still find ways to scrub it. What watermark? It's gonna go whichever way manages to stick it off hands. No, that's nice. Work hard, yeah. I was wondering how I got to 7. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Because yeah, the 6th one cut contracts and made the experimental team internal. No warning even to the contracting company. But wait. How did you not get an offer then? Like, because they can't, or maybe because the contracting company obviously wouldn't like that they're poaching their employees. No warning even to the contracting company. Number 7 of reasons you have been let go. Company had a bad Q4 and Q3 and Q4 quarters of the year, lovely people, if you're not familiar with corpo speech. So didn't renew the contracts. And by the way, like that happens, right? The whole problem with contract work is that it's a fixed contract and whether it's going to be renewed or not is always up in the air. Although, again, if you can make them money, and if they don't make money, it's so weird, like that their sales team literally did a bad job. Let's punish the people who are doing the jobs. It's like, what are you doing? My job is at risk. Oh yeah, I've read that one already. Using AI to replace humanity in any field that is human-centric is gross. Yeah, it's also weird. Like, again, the whole problem is that currently, whatever economic system you have, we have this casino capitalism raging on. It's more and more has nothing to do with actual capitalism in theory, by the way. If you read up on how capitalism should work, this is not it, okay? Similarly, how the Soviet Union said that they were communists, they never were communists. Communism, as a guiding philosophy, is actually one of the highest, in theory, highest level of human morals you can morally organize based on Western values. You can organize a society and industry and whatever, like in theory. Now the implementation, I think you heard the stories, right? Now we're doing something similar with capitalism. It's just people are like. The thing is that in the Dickens novels, right, the Charles Dickens novels, you can get a little glimpse of how early capitalism worked in like the outskirts and slums and industrial small towns and whatnot. It's sheer horror. Now that is actually amping up as we speak, and it's bad. It's bad. Now, even with that, our current world is based on you do some kind of productive work, productive in the sense that it makes money for the people who you work for. That people can be yourself, like you can be self-employed. You obviously wouldn't sign a contract knowing that whatever you're doing is going to be a loss on you, unless of course you can afford it and you want to learn about a new subject, and since you are a beginner you accept a lower pay. So basically you are investing some portion of that into yourself because, hey, I'm going to learn with this. My payment is not just the money but the learning opportunity. That is also different, although I would argue that skews the market too much. Like if anybody would be, there's always going to be people who want to learn. If those people are outpricing you, then what you going to do? Why are you even doing the learning then? There's never going to be an opportunity when you can actually earn proper money because this is going to hire someone who is doing it cheaper, no? Sadly. So again, it's a much more complex system, but everything is based on you work, you get paid, and with said money that you got paid, you are spending that money in the economy. We are literally measuring economies by the money spent, which is actually a horrible way of measuring them. In some aspects it's very useful, obviously. It's very easy to measure a large economy or whatever, knowing that. What the f is happening with the camera? Piece of shit. So, it is weird. It is weird. I don't know what's gonna happen, because I don't see people being put out of jobs permanently and changing the employment structure more than the Industrial Revolution had, or we ever precedented and ever could fathom, and then expect humanity to be okay. Like we should have at least a plan, right? Or multiple plans actually, a system in place. Not to mention that, hey, you can make all the AI slop. If there's not going to be people who can literally afford to buy your product, you're gonna go bankrupt even if the guy working for you is only €10 a month. And an AI agent, right? That's the weird thing. Cut contracts to save money is so stupid because usually as part of the contract, even if the company ends the contract, they're still on the hook for the total amount owed for the duration of the contract. Oh, well, yeah, that's what the contract is for, right? So they hired me for 12 months, cut it after 4 months, and still had to pay that 12 months. Oh. But did you also get the money? Please tell me you also got your share. Because that was via a contracting company, right? But your share was still given to you. I am way more productive remote than in person, because people distract me. And there's so many people like you. And I understand that there are also people who are, no, I want my own space at somewhere else. I don't want to work at home. Give me an office space, whatever. Sure, go on in. More power to you. Get to an office. It's just that doesn't mean that everybody has to. A guy walks into a bar. Blackbird 7 Twitch is here. A guy walks into a bar and sees a beautiful woman sitting by herself at the bar. He sits next to her, and before he can say a word, she turns to him and says, "I'll screw anybody, anytime, anywhere, for any reason." "What a coincidence," he replies. "I'm a lawyer too." God. Oh, man. I feel like that was a jab at lawyers. Why do I feel like that was a jab at lawyers? Blackbird 7 Twitch, tell us, who hurt you? The problem is that a lot of translators insert toxic feminism, politics into things they translate. So even Google Translate is better. But in that, like, you know, again, what I said is that translators who are professional in knowing how to convey the original message of the original author. And every media product, every novel, every game is the product of their own time. So, you know, some products will have an undertone of something. Yeah, it's part of the historical context that they were made in. If that gets preserved, I think that's fine. I think we should handle people much more grown as we are. Like, we are protecting ourselves. Oh my god, I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear what the other side has to say. Why? If just because they say it, it doesn't mean that it applies to you. It doesn't have to apply to anybody. It's just, again, it's just free speech. If they distort the original work as translators, F them. Chuck them off. But not for a machine, but for another translator, right? And it would come out, by the way, people are doing this, and isn't it like, if somebody starts talking about, for example, toxic feminism or whatever, if somebody spews those ideas, that just speaks for itself, no? Like, it's not like you need to protect humanity from those ideas. It's just like, no, those ideas has to be discussed, processed like grief. And learn about, like, the way humanity learned that maybe slavery is not the best idea ever. Wild idea on the West. Maybe, and on the East as well. Maybe slavery is not the best idea. And then that didn't happen because, oh, nobody talks about it. Everybody shut up. No more talks about slavery. Like, we were like processing it. And now if somebody would tell you that, hey, by the way, if we just, like, you know, if we conquer another nation, why don't we just, like, make them work our minds, man? It would be so much, it would be economically viable, hey. Like, all the shit jobs we don't want to do, why don't we, like, I don't know, conquer Ukraine, right? And then just make them do it. Like, you heard how idiotic that sounds, right? That just sounds idiotic. With the modern filter that we have, the cultural filter that we have on the, again, the better, more advanced historical development that we got through, thankfully, on this side of the world, or in whatever countries you reside in. If you are one of the lucky ones, yeah, it would sound weird for you. Now, there would be masses of people on Earth who would maybe listen to it and they're like, not even a shrug of the shoulder or a wide eye. It's just like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, that would make absolute sense. Free labor? Oh, that's even cheaper than AI. Like, it's weird though, because the way you go through these problems on a humanity scale is process the ideas and educate people and yourself, and, you know, to how far your responsibility extends. That's a really good question as well. This is what Vampire the Masquerade does as well, and did. It's very interesting. Lots of people are saying that the V5 edition has opened the way for diversity so much, although diversity was always there in Vampire. It's a product of the 90s a lot. Like, the 90s craze of the Anne Rice type of vampire romanticism is definitely having a huge footprint on a huge mark rather on Vampire the Masquerade as a tabletop role-playing game. But even with that, we can like, it still can be gritty. It still can be played in so many different ways. And I like V5 as well. It has grown on me. One anime, Dragon Maid or something, had a translator change need some lawyers deserve jabs for sure. Oh god. Thankfully I wonder what the percentage is. Like, how many lawyers or law practitioners have actually done some evil, vile shite? Like, I would love to see a statistic like that. And we can define evil, vile shite to a certain way, and let's see how the statistic changes. I wonder, but that's sadly that profession is not necessarily known for being a good person. That's for sure. I'm sure there are lots of good persons there though, as well. And they understand how the other people make them look bad. It's sad. One anime, Dragon Maid or something, had the translator change the need a change for clothes to talk about the patriarchy. Wait, what? So that was not in the anime, but there was like a portion which they thought that they're gonna just appropriate to talk about the patriarchy. What? big problem was that people watching the translated product had no idea, and that's the problem. That's why translations are important. But then again, that's why the translations should be overseen by people who know the original product, right? Like you can't just trust the person telling you that yeah I translated it. It's like exactly as you would listen to it in Japanese. It's like this, and then the author or whatever, the author's agents was just like, yeah, that's cool. Now it's in Spanish, everybody's happy, and nobody ever checks. Like, use a translation AI or whatever when checking and lecturing the work. If you can't speak the other language but you want to check, now that you can do with the robots very nicely. It would have popped out I'm pretty sure if someone actually reads it. Right? The big problem where the people watching don't know. Yeah, that's a huge problem. One wild thing is when prosecutors hide evidence that would free the defendant. And you know why it's also shady and bad? Is because I always like the idea in business, in life. Again, I was just fired, so I know what I'm talking about. This is not even the first time I was fired. But it's not really firing as well. Like, I was let go because my position became redundant. They don't even want to hire any replacement or whatever for this. Again, why don't they put in the effort to actually use me in a different capacity is beyond me. I mean, they are open for me to apply for the internal jobs and everything, which is fine, and why not? But at the same time, it's like so weird that you know already what I'm capable of and what I'm doing. Like, isn't that the manager's job to come up with the tasks distributions in a way that we can maximize the money earned for the corporation? Like, it's not rocket science, by the way. And even if it would be, rocket science is also based on, like, at the end of the day, we need to uphold the bottom line, right? So, do you take money from the corporation or are you bringing money? That's it. Can we make you bring money? You are already here. Years steeped in the culture and the processes and everything. Whatever, I'm ranting, and I'm gonna be ranting, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, free the defend. Oh yeah, that's what I like always in business and life and everything. I like to step back. It was coming basically from when I first learned about Kanban, and there was a process in a Japanese factory that was called a 5 whys. Was it 6, 7 whys? I think it was 5 whys. So whenever something happens, you ask why, and then you try to answer it. Engineering, manufacturing origins for this, but it can be applied to many things. And then you have an answer. You are asking why about that too. And you're trying to jump basically 5 times, and the theory is that in the factory, after answering 5 jumps and iterations of, you know, different gradual level or granular level of observation, after answering the 5th why, you would see the core of the issue enough that if you change that, if you help that change, you are basically have a cascading effect of making things better. And I feel like that as well. Like, as long as policemen have an incentive and a plan number of how much fines they have to give out that month, they're gonna find ways to give out that many fines. You understand what I mean? Like, not leaving room for people to change or culture to change. They will try to find people who can be fined. And that's the problem, I think, with this as well. Like, when prosecutors do something shady like that, I wonder why they did it. Like, is it just like a good point on their CV that they put another person away behind bars for longer than necessary? Like, what's the incentive? Like, do they just have a number that, oh, I need convictions? That's what I'm paid for. Like, what is the incentive system that might need a change? They changed it to talk about the patriarchy. Oh god, I heard about that. I heard about that, some kind of anime translation. Yeah, I heard about that. But there was a huge problem with it, right? I wonder multiple things. I wonder if that translator is working in translation still. Can they find a job? Because you know what? I'm so curious. Like, the thing I don't understand is that Electronic Arts pretty much became one of the most hated companies on earth. And yet one of their managers, I think it's one of the older CEOs, right? Like one of their CEOs is now the CEO of Unity or something like that. But one of their higher ups now is leading Unity. And lo and behold, Unity does horrible anti-consumer changes. Is anybody surprised? How are they getting jobs? How are they getting hired? Because even investors, because investors see that they made money for EA, so that's why. I get that, but even investors are so utterly stupid that they don't understand that there's difference between short-term gains and sustainable long-term success. It's so weird. Like this, and again, incentives. If the investors are incentivized to make short-term gains much quicker and easier, and then they just exit or jump and sell off or whatever, they don't care about an industry, they just move on. That's horrible for the economy in the long term. Just saying. Is good point on the CV? That's horrible. We should just change his name and find a job. That's also interesting, by the way, right? There's all this recruitment effort and everything and background checks, and they can't literally just check this, that, what? You were working for this corporation and you did what exactly? Goodbye. It's just so weird to me. That's almost as if everybody is trying to not have consequences, right? Let's launch the game, lovely people. What are we doing with our lives? I wanted to launch the game for such a long time ago. Silence! Not you, lovely people, not you. Please keep on going because we can rant. I am ready to rant. My body is ready. But Blackbird 7 Twitch, keep it coming. Keep it coming. I'm interested in what you have to say. It's very, very interesting. How is it already 1 hour past? What is happening? No way. No way we did this. I used to have a friend with the most beautiful blonde hair. I haven't seen them in so long, and I really hope they didn't die. With a D-Y-E, die. Friday, that joke. I love that joke. This was amazing. I love it. I love it. I really hope they didn't die. Oh man. You know what's weird? That since we were talking about some serious stuff, I started reading that line, even though you had an emote at the end. I'm so naive. Knowing you, I still started to read that comment as in like, you're gonna tell us a story about your beautiful blonde friend. We are actually, this is the beginning of a story. Let's move on. I'm so curious. This is like the last word. Like, okay. You got me there. Not that it's too hard to get me, but it's still... Oh, but yeah, lovely people, how is your life going? I'm a little bit disappointed. I truly believe, I hope that this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. I believe that this is gonna be the beginning of something better. Hopefully more growth, more good stuff. Like I would love that. So hopefully this is a good thing in the end, like a blessing in disguise. Although I will keep you updated on the other aspects of our lives as well, because this might throw a wrench in our plans. Hopefully not. There's some good news about that too, so fingers crossed. But I'm not ready to talk about it now. We're gonna talk about it next stream. Okay, maybe not even on Sunday, maybe next week. We'll see. But the point is, being let go like this is kind of weird. Like, I kind of am happy that my professional integrity is absolutely fine. My confidence is okay. Like everything is okay. It's just being a line in an Excel sheet. And I'm lucky to be working in the country and living in a country that I live right now. I'm just costing a lot. It's just like, that's so stupid, man. Like as if they got I think they need me the most right now. And not just me, by the way, it doesn't just affect me. Sadly. Although the majority of the people, I was surprised I wasn't fired last year, because there was some shady stuff happening last year when they released a lot of amazing people I've been working together with. And I'm like, okay, I guess I can thank the luck, not luck actually, I can thank the fact that in this country there's a lot of, I'm doing a lot of research and development work, and those are heavily incentivized to be done in this country. Like research and development has a lot of tax breaks, and hence I may cost money, but I'm not costing too much because there's a lot of tax breaks for the not for me, for the company, right? So, and I think they even said it then, because I asked about it, like, because I'm deep in the business, and I'm asked like, okay, how do the numbers lined up? Because like, what happened? And they said that, oh yeah, this technically I'm considered not too expensive because of this. And now, like, you know, 3, 4, 5, actually like kind of like 5 months have passed, or 4. There are 4 full ones, right? But there were some things in the air in the 5th one. But like 4 or 5 months. Oh, by the way, we just like looked at the things and they told me that the numbers, like, you know, we need to save money with people, so we're just gonna save money with people. It's like, fuck you. Might get easy to get a good job in Ukraine, Russia soon. So if people immigrate there, might be a lot of free jobs free for you around. No, there's no way I would move back to that side of the world. War has gone on longer than World War II, you mean? I really hope there's this is World War III. Now it's World War II now? Yeah. Well, World War I, right? The second one was longer, so. And it seems like reports, if not fake, shows a lot more than 3-4 for ever defending Ukraine lately. What is that? I don't understand that sentence. So, seems like reports, if not fake, shows a lot more than 3-4 for ever defending Ukraine lately. Do you mean casualties on the other side? Like they're abandoned by Russia, or fake news? Well, Russia abandoning their own soldiers? Never heard of that before. If others move there, might be jobs for you locally too. You mean like others moving to that area of the world and creating jobs across Europe, is what you mean? Russia loses a lot more than 3-4 men for every defending Ukrainian. Good. That's good, actually. Sadly. Well, good in terms of... It's horrible, by the way. Those Russian people are also people, and they don't want to die, and they more than likely they don't want to be there as well. But I think that was a number. The reason I said good quickly is that I heard a number that the only way Ukraine can defend itself is if they can inflict 1 to 4 casualty, right? I know what you mean. Yeah, I would like to temper it. Like, I just don't want it to be out of context. So tempering, what I mean is that one human life is horrible to be lost, and sadly there were horrible losses on both sides. But the point is that the 1 to 4 ratio of casualties is, I think, what's been talked about. That the only way Ukraine can stand is if they can inflict a lot more casualties on the other side, then they lose, which is horrible when you end up again back to, you know, the problems. People were like, it's horrible. People were talking about this, that I was let go because of the freaking line in an Excel sheet, and this the way of talking about this as well is like, well, of course you have to talk about casualties in a freaking war, but to talk about it like this, that, oh yeah, by the way, just because of the sizes of the armies and the fighting forces and the front lines and everything, Ukraine has to do about 4 times as much casualties on the other side, has to cause that, then they suffer. And it's like, oh my god, man. I don't know what's going on. It's just so sad. And at this point, you know what's weird as well? That this is like, as I was growing up, there was already so many years of peace in Europe, right? So as I was growing up, there was like, what, 50 years of peace in Europe. The world was horrible. There were horrible wars in many places, sadly. We know that. But there was a really, really huge amount of people living an amazing, peaceful life in Europe. Actually, were under the illusion that the world has become a meritocracy, and if you work smart enough, if you work hard enough, you're gonna go even further than your parents were, and then your kids can go further, and it's like, oh my god, the growth of the middle class is gonna be amazing. Now look around. If you can find a middle class without a freaking telescope, let me know. It's horrendous, man. It's horrendous. Things might be changing in Europe too. I heard UK were put on the don't travel list. I should check that. I'm always curious of what countries say. Yeah, it's actually worth it to check official sources of what countries say about other countries, whether they recommend their citizens traveling there. That sounds horrible if the UK is now on the list. I mean, the US is on the list as well for a while now, sadly. Since they claim it's now a Muslim extremist recruiting ground. What? How horrible. By the way, how horrible this is as well, right? Because the Islamism as a society governing authoritarian ideology is weird. Like, Islam as a religion, that's fine. The Islamism, it's always an issue with the isms, right? As an ideology of totalitarian rule of society based on what they think is right, that's an extreme danger for every other culture in that sense. And it's weird how they can pull that off. That they are pretty much a portion of the human population that are so extremist, and they have, at this point, you can pretty much say that there's an organized invasion going against Europe. And since Europe is otherwise open and struggling with demographic issues and everything, and it would be amazing to assimilate and have a mix of cultures living peacefully together here. We are open for that. And under the guise of peaceful living, everybody's happy, under the guise of that, horrible things are happening. It's so, man. You don't have to say it either. They say it openly themselves. Oh yeah, this is actually not. Yeah, I'm not making this up. It's not something that we, as rooted in Christian values, and you can, again, many variables. But if you think about it, the Western culture, as we fought and bled for hundreds and hundreds of years, basically developed from the base Christian values of, hey, a human life maybe is valuable inherently. Okay. Maybe you don't have the right to take a human life, like stuff like that. Those value systems are built on that. And from that morals perspective, there's this other side. There are multiple sides, not just two. But this other side is on the extremist side of Islamism. They came up and say that, oh my God, if you don't live like us, you are not worth anything. And it's like, what? They're saying it, yeah. And it's so sad, man. I wonder what's gonna happen in the next few years. This has been boiling for quite a while. It's harsh. It's harsh. There's so many amazing things happening in the world as well, by the way. Like I at one point, do you remember there was a channel on Facebook? I don't even know when I first started reading it. It still exists. It's just different. It's changed as well. Again, the enshitification is going on, right? So there was a thing called I freaking love science, but not with the word freaking. I freaking love science was like an amazing page. And it has some pure scientific amazing stuff going on. I love that. I love reading that. I haven't read it for a while because I think it changed a lot. And there's another portal which I even forgot the name of, but there were like some good news stuff. So they were like uplifting good news. Many times it's medical because it makes you feel good that, oh my god, we found another way to treat certain conditions. It's like, yay, let's go, science and medical science. Yeah, I got fired, JD. I got let go. My position is become redundant. It's like, that's cool. I can make you more money, but okay. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But yeah, it is what it is. I hope it's the beginning of a beautiful friendship. I hope it's the beginning of something new and better. But it is what it is. Lovely people. Let me know if we can see the thingy on the screen. Did they change anything that I need to be aware of? Heightened senses is on V. Oh, interact is on E. I left it on E. Interesting. Feed is on F. Why did you get fired? Again, my position became redundant. I was basically managing a team in an agile project, software development, and they don't need an agile manager anymore. They don't need agile anyone. And that's it. Otherwise, we are looking into like finding another position for me. But I was on an Excel line, which is like I cost so much money, and they don't want to do anything with this type of people anymore. Okay, that's cool. When I were needed, they did things like set me to fix bikes, wash. When I were needed, they did things like set me to fix bikes, wash protection gear, or even pick trash for $40 an hour. I mean, if you could do that. By the way, I wouldn't be against changing my tasks as well, right? And if there were nothing, they put us to play the old game Jones in the Fast Lane together. Jones in the Fast Lane, that sounds so familiar. And I don't know what that is. Or the gym. They even had massage chairs. That's good. 40 an hour sounds nice as well. But yeah, it's okay. It's gonna be fine. Well, hopefully we can rebound. It's just I'm not in the best spirits. I'm very curious about if we can. Why is it on easy? Oh, because I had an easy save earlier. I think we are playing on normal in the game, but we can check it. Vibration is good. Subtitles good. Telemetry, no. I think we have unique penning rule. Yeah. Heavy dialogue boost, yes. Narrow range, yes. No mono. Balance is fine. Oh, cutoffs. Interesting. Attenuated. That was never really a problem. There's no streamer mode for music, right? I think they all have like their own music. Limit frame rate background, that's good. This can be unlimited, that's fine, I think. We have DLSS on 2x with quality. I think that's fine. That's okay. We don't have frame generation. Oh, wait. Oh, we have frame generation. Okay, we have that. For some reason, I don't know. This is weird. We have everything set. I think I have ini settings. I edited an ini file to make it look proper. But that's fine. We can do that. Motion. Combat lensing reduces the perceived change in FOV. Reduces the perceived change in FOV by the combat field of view boost. Combat what? While maintaining the increased peripheral vision. Lensing can cause blurring on higher FOV values or lower screen resolutions. What are they even talking about, man? What is this? If you get fired, put dog shit in their car, says G.
JDFR123 just redeemed my poll.
You know, I don't want to burn bridges, so it's fine. What mod poll do you want to run? This like should someone put dog shit in their car? It's like a global corporation, the one who is responsible, not even in the same country, you know. Don't pull a Amber Heard, man. Yeah, right. It's too much. It's too much. I don't blame the person. I blame the system, and the system doesn't have a car. You understand this? I would gladly put dog shit in the car of the casino capitalism. I wish we would try capitalism for real. Like, I wish if the freaking corporations and governments and everybody in the world would agree that maybe we should give an honest try to actual capitalism as it should be, with competition and meritocracy included. And if we give that an honest try, that should be good. Like, this casino capitalism of like, we record profits, we don't need these people anymore. It's like, man, is there a balance point somewhere, or you just want another yacht and another after that? And that's like this. We are in the middle. We are in pretty much the absolute exponential tippity top of the biggest wealth transfer in human history, from the poor to the rich. That's every metric, every sane scientist, every sane economist has been talking about that since the freaking 70s. Yes, you heard that right. About the 1970s it started in the US. 1980s it was raging on already. The biggest wealth transfer ever conceived for mankind is happening. Basically, the rich are getting filthy rich, while the poor are getting poorer and poorer, and the middle class. And fun fact, the rich elite has made an alliance with the poor against the middle class. And it's like, yay. That's great. That's great for the rich. It is just sad. We can do a mod poll, by the way. Like, lovely people, let's do the mod poll. Do I have any of my mods active currently? I don't even know. What is that mod poll? How do you make a poll? Manage poll. Is that it? Polls are a great way to interact with your viewers. Ask them questions. Yeah, create a new poll. So, JD, the question is, would you put Dogo Poo Poo into people's cars? Into cars of higher management. Would you put Dogo Poo Poo into cars of higher managers? That's the poll, lovely people. Yappers. Nopers. And the poll is for like, well, let's go for 10 minutes. It's gonna be a 10-minute poll. How about that? Courtesy of the lovely JD. This is the poll that's going on. Look at this. There's your poll. Welcome back, by the way, JD. It's good to have you back. Blackboy7 Twitch says, Jones in the Fast Lane is a live simulation game developed and published by Sierra Entertainment in 1990. Ooh! The objective of the game is to attain certain amounts of money, happiness, status, and education. And is it like, oh, Sierra made some amazing simulation games back in the day. Is it good? Jones in the Fast Lane. I'm now so curious. I totally missed that. I was avidly playing through 1990 games, and I don't remember Jones in the Fast Lane. Maybe I heard about it. That's why I remembered like, somewhat the expression, but Although it's like the expression is also standing for life, right? I got fired from my job. Blackbird7 tweet says that I got fired from my job because I kept asking my customers whether that they would prefer smoking or non-smoking. Apparently the correct terms are cremation and burial. God, man. I was expecting kind of like... What are you doing, man? Just... Oh my god. Oh my god. So what is this? What is this? Combat FOV boost. Adjust the amount of the field of view is increased when entering combat. Adjust the amount of field of view is increased to improve peripheral vision. Be aware that lowering FOV will make fighting multiple opponents difficult. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I don't even know if this is doing something for us at all. I honestly have zero idea. What save we have? I think we have this one, the coursing of the rats. I mean, we're gonna do that, right? It's a Tremere save. This is actually, I think we played this together in the beginning of January. My god, it was a month ago? How is this even possible, man? You mean 1990? No, from me. But if I wanted to be dedicated, I'd eat the doggy poo poo and puke it into their car. God. Stench and crap is harder to remove. God, that's very Thank you for the mod poll redeem. The lovely JD made a lovely mod poll. It was a while ago since we made a mod poll, by the way, and this, like, and I mean like 2 years or something. Maybe not that much, but what a nice poll to have now. The new Jones in the fast lane is called Walk of Life. Which one was the Walk of Life? Okay, so Walk of Life came out the 24th of October 2025. Really? And is it good? And is that actually like a spiritual successor? Is it also same devs? Like, what do we need? What do we have to know about that? Yep, load the autosave, I guess. That's the freshest. I enjoy it, but it's not like a must play. Oh yeah? Is it iffy? To the top down, to the top down, to the dabby poppy down, I think I did it right. Clank. Wait a minute. What was the? We have another quest here in the hotel, right? We need to find one freaking camera. I don't know where the camera would be. I wonder. The coursing of the... Oh, that's it. That's actually continuing the story, right? Let's go for this. What is this freaking... let me render the game. I mean, it's nice looking, but it's not that good looking. Gold Rush Arcade. So shiny. Why is this so shiny? What is that hat on the shark? Is that an Easter egg for is this an Easter egg for Shark Mob with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt, which they are killing, by the way? I love how the Stop Killing Games movement gained a lot of popularity, and no game publisher gives a flying cojones about it. They don't care. They don't care whatsoever. And it's so weird to me. Oh, those are cameras of the good guys. Okay. A changed remake with some new stuff, but same idea. Oh, really? So it's actually a remake. Walk of Life. from 24th of October 2025. The remake of Jones in the Fast Lane. It got very positive reviews. Very nice. Walk of Life is a fast-paced, satirical life simulator where you scramble to get a job, earn a degree, pay rent, and beat your friends before everything falls apart. So basically you are competing against your friends to be successful in life. Successful and in life. An average length game with 3 friends is around 2-3 hours. It's like, is it like a board game, by the way, or no? It's more real time. Does it need skill with like the mouse and keyboard, or it's more of a strategical turn-based skill? That's
Aha! Cool. The brave nomad returns to my humble store.
My humble store. Is this the humble store? That's a lovely store, by the way, lovely people. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag I should be. To be honest, I could be. In the sense that I think we could make like a... Maybe we will look into that, if you're interested. And in the humble store, you can buy Steam keys, and they are official. So it's not like shady or anything. It's a proper store. Proper Steam keys from the game devs. Some of the purchases also support charities. And they have the humble bundles, which are basically bundling many games together, or many books, or many programs, like training programs, together. And you can pay a much less fee for getting all included in the bundle. It's very good. It's amazing. And there's some really good like gems I got from being a subscriber of them. But again, you can use it in the store. You don't need to be a subscriber.
They tell me you have a problem. Oh, my friend, what have you been up to? I did not expect you to send me such a stray. Be very careful. In my back office. My thanks.
What did we send? What happened?
What can you tell me about the Camarilla?
I can tell you one of them is fucking with the nastier aspects of thaumaturgy. I had a request for some very unpleasant books and the promise of a great deal of money. Anonymous request. And they asked for complete confidentiality, of course. But I bet it's Mrs. Thorne.
I thought you said it was confidential.
Da, well, I did not agree to the request.
Not yet.
Be well.
What do you mean such a stray? Did I send him anybody? No, this is the lovely Patience.
Hey, new kid, take a look. Drink it in.
Drink it in?
This is my magnum opus.
They reset the...
At least it will be. It's kind of a work in progress. I think the color balance is off. Maybe it needs another femur? Name's Patience, by the way. Don't make a joke, I already heard it. So the in crowd at the court say we've got to help you wake up some of your old strength. Even if it takes me away from my work. I'm not enough of a dumbass to go against them. So let me know whenever you'd like to refresh some memories.
The reason I'm disappointed... well, multiple reasons currently, but in-game the reasons I'm disappointed is that lovely people, they... I don't know if this happened in a patch or what, but they pretty much reset we are almost nearing the end of the game. We have established relationships with almost every NPC we meet and didn't kill. And it's seemingly the dialogue trees are just reset back to the first time we met, which is like, what? The Nopers won! The Nopers won! Yes, I don't think that's a good idea either. I don't, you don't achieve, like, what is your goal exactly, right? You can act like a child, you can throw a tantrum with something like that, but I think it's better to stay professional, especially if you want to achieve something later, like, and maybe the system needs to be changed again. It's not necessarily the cogs that needs changing, sadly. Some cogs are really incompetent though, I'm gonna say that, like in a casino capitalism. Vote 1. Yeah, what is it? Go on. Play a game or you already bought but never played. Off. Off to buy another Humble Bundle. Wait, what's that? Go on. Vote 1 is that play a game you already bought but never played. Or number 2, off to buy another Humble Bundle. That's actually interesting. Blackbird 72. I was just thinking about it. Do you think it would be nice? And not just you, like any of you lovely people. What do you think? Do you think it would be a good idea? And with that, we should transition into like gaming mode, okay? Do you think it would be a good idea for me to go through my list of games? Not my full backlog, because I have a lot of games on my backlog. Well, in my library. My backlog is actually curated, what I'm trying to say. So I have a list, a curated list of games I actually want to play. Do you think it would be fun to like go through it together? Like play some games that I don't think I would, but I kind of want, or... It would take a lot of time though, I think.
I look forward to talking again.
I don't know what exactly happened here, but I really hope that my whole save is not bugged. If my whole save is bugged because of this... Well, you know what? We're gonna just talk through... Let's talk through with her, because then I'm gonna come back. We're gonna talk through with her. But I'm gonna click through it. You can watch this in my VODs, lovely people. On exclamation point
Apparently
YouTube.
some court hottie he liked got slain.
Some court hottie he liked got slain. Oh. Okay, some of these lines I haven't heard actually. I think we killed someone. Go through the unplayed games, yeah. For like 30 minutes plus, or remove the game. Yeah, you could do a week stream. Play a game after game. Week stream. So play a game after a game. 15 minutes donations can extend time. Play a game 15 minutes. Oh, okay, after 15 minutes, okay. And it can extend the time, but for like 30 minutes plus, or remove the game. And we can go through unplayed games. Would be nice. I mean, but do you think people would be interested in that? Like the lovely people here? I know we should be going back to Project Zomboid now soon. Like, I really am itching as well. Although, as you said, it could be like a once a day in the week, right? The other streams might be back to Project Zomboid. We will see about that. But basically, the other stream or streams could be whatever I'm trying to play with a system in place. At least you get to play around your unused games. Yeah, exactly. And by the way, there are gems there. There's lots of games that I technically have played, but I want to actually get there and enjoy them fully, or get back into them, right? So it's not... I have a lot of games which I haven't played either, but I have some games which I played a little bit, but something happened, life happened, adulting sucked, flaccid cock, and by cock I mean rooster, like the big chunky rooster, you know how it is. Or maybe just simply another game happened. There were lots of times where I put away games to play later because I was playing XCOM at the time, or Fallout 4, or Witcher 3. I played that for a long time, and then I played Doom, and then there was lots of years in which I made my list. I still were putting in a curated list of, okay, I want to play these games. Some of them landed in me because of Humble Bundle, by the way. Like, I haven't bought them at the time because I knew I wouldn't play them. But Humble Bundle came along, so I have the game. And it's like, yeah, it would be nice, maybe.
How did the Toreador fare in Seattle?
I don't know. Same as anywhere else.
I'm gonna click the survey because it's on the YouTube. If you're curious about this conversation, it's one of the first playthroughs. First few VODs, you will be able to find this, lovely people.
Have you always...
Yeah.
Do you not wish to travel and see more of the world?
What do you want me to say? I like the rain and the bones of the grunge scene. Go find someone else's time to waste. I'm not here for small talk.
Why did you join?
I didn't join, I was embraced here. They were running the show, membership comes as standard.
You have never considered other options.
I couldn't give a flying fuck on fire about political bullshit. Princes, anarchs, none of it is real.
None of it is real.
Were you an artist in your mortal life?
Oh yeah. My veins have always run with more paint than blood. Even then, I lean more into vulture than culture. Most other Toreador don't get it, but who cares what the vapid bitches like Isabella think?
Ooh, vapid. Vapid.
Tell me more about your creative process.
Yeah, I've always used whatever. You ask Nico, he knows the backstory of every single thing in here. Who it belonged to gives the work soul, don't you think?
What is this piece you are making?
What did I click?
I
Okay.
use old items from the shop, old crockery. You get what it's about, right?
Of course. It is clearly about the struggle to express oneself under the oppression of the ruling classes.
That's the most pretentious shit I ever heard.
I wish to learn more about you.
That's a boring story.
And your sire?
Lost interest in, much like I'm losing interest in this conversation.
Tell me more about this place.
Maybe it needs more viscera? But dried or wet?
Ooh.
How do you feel about the court? The prince?
I don't pay much attention to any of them.
To patience, you say gamers these days have no patience. 2,000 years ago, respawn wait times were 3 days. But there was only one winner, as far as I heard. There was like only one who could respawn late. Alternatively, you could respawn as a roach, as far as I know, right? It's like you could work your way up again. That's a different perspective. Ah.
You have an independent spirit.
I guess so. I never felt much need to fit in. Only dead fish follow the stream, you know?
Do you think you will gain acclaim and recognition?
Oh, sweetie, no one ever cares about your art until after you die. And I never died. I just turned into something else.
Ooh.
So why bother trying to impress? I create for me and me alone.
Why bother trying to impress?
What will you do when your work is finished?
Once you've made your greatest possible maybe I'll just walk into the sun. I think I gotta grab some more paint before this thing dries.
I want to taste you again.
God damn you! With you I have zero chill. Take me!
Let us fit shapes together.
Ooh.
Yes, please. Now! Now!
They didn't. They didn't. Okay, this voice acting is kind of off.
That was new. Not bad, Elder. At all.
Special way of enjoying Vitae, aka vampiric blood. Together, it's more Puritan than you would think, lovely people. We are pure. I just wanna be pure. The key to a successful marriage is patience. I've been waiting 51 years for a successful one. Vampire Brothers. But yeah, hey, we have all the time to wait. We are so pure. We are pure. Purely zero RH negative. I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's been such a long time I actually looked into this. I don't remember how they categorize blood now. I know that they are looking at another thing in blood nowadays than when I first learned it like many years ago. There's like a third thing in blood that they need to check and they usually check. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. But not the vampires too much, but although they also taste it, right?
I
Right.
have enjoyed our time.
I really hope that
I will see you again.
certain that the conversation tree got reset, but I really hope that certain variables didn't get reset, so... Fingers freaking crossed. Ooh! Disco ball! Disco pistons burn, baby, burn. Disco pistons burn, baby, burn. We have a lovely viewer called Disco Pistons. I mean, I always have to, whenever I see a disco ball or some fire or skeletons dancing, we have to. Like, this is one thing we have to do. And the reason that it also pops into my mind with the skeletons dancing is actually very simple. It is because the Aurora. Aurora. Oh my god, we need to like do this. Mass manipulation. Enemies within view. Enemies within view. Preventing them from attacking. And effect abilities apply to all subdues effect abilities. These are effect abilities. Yeah, these are effect abilities. Toned. Okay. Yeah, burn, yeah, Dungeon Keeper 1 too, exactly, that's why. So whenever I see like skeletons dancing and everything, burn, baby, burn. Oh, Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn, right? What an amazing games those were. And then EA got them. It does happen, yeah, something just was in my throat, it's totally unrelated. Have you tried the new ones? War for the Overworld? Oh, those would be few games that we would try together. Like I think I have Dungeons, I have War of the Overworld, I think I have Dungeons 2 and 3 as well. And I know about them, I know they are good, I know they are amazing, yeah. I love the yeses for them too. Oh, there you go. I know they are lovely games. And I just, again, you know what I always wanted to try and never did? The Total War Warhammer series. Like, I love Warhammer so much. Even Warhammer Fantasy I kind of love. My favorite is Warhammer 40k, but I love the fantasy as well. And for some reason, like I always just put it, when Total War Warhammer came out, I was like, eventually. I was playing so many other things, right? And then Total War Warhammer 2 came out. I was like, man, we will get there. and I think there's a 3, right? If I remember correctly. And I think I have 3, I think. I think it was because of Humble Bundle as well. I played Total War Warhammer 3 a damn lot. I want to, and I always wanted to, and for some reason, I kept learning new things. I heard that it's pretty good. Like, is it one of the best? Out of the 3 Warhammer Total Wars, is the 3rd one the best? Although when I look at the amount of downloadable content for it, man. Is it a little bit over monetized or what? Good evening, hey Richard Hadley Hughes 37. How are you getting on? I envision the 3 in your name being that the 3 in the, like the colon 3, like the funny laugh with the cute anime character laugh. Or smiley, and the 7 is a salute. That's what I remember. Richard Henley Hughes, welcome on in. Thank you very much for tuning in again. Possibly, says Blackwood 76. I enjoyed all of them. No negative in third one that I know of. Oh, that's good, that's good. You good? I'm happy to hear that. And each and every one of you lovely people, I really hope you're having a fantastic, fun day, Friday. I really hope each and every one of you would deserve it too. You are lovely people, and you are loved and appreciated here. Thank you very much. Yes, you. Stop shaking your head. You too. Yes, you. You too. You are valued and appreciated. Thank you very much. Who knows? Maybe one day you're gonna find a freaking one of the cures for cancer. Who knows? Pull yourself together. It's gonna be amazing. But yeah, it's a fun, interesting week. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I was thinking about it, playing it on off stream as well, but then I realized that, to be honest, we could have maybe even shorter streams and just like do stuff together. I don't know if that would work out all the time, but we might as well. Like this is there's no pressure now. Like we are not a huge streamer that we need to be like pressured about. Oh my god, if I change games, that's like my livelihood, right? So we could actually do that. Like whenever I have some time to play and have a fairly clean head, which is rare. No, I'm just kidding. Then we can do those together. So yeah, maybe we can try Dungeons 2, 3. War of the Overworld. There's War of the Overworld 2 as well, right? I mean, by the way, we could play Dungeon Keeper as well. It's been ages since I played Dungeon Keeper. You know what I want to play again? XCOM Terror from the Deep. If you ever found an amazing game or had an amazing game, lovely people, my god. XCOM, oh my god. We are. I need to get used to this again. Woohoo! I am not fooling around. Oh my god! I am in control. Okay, I have the power. Hey, I got the power. I got the power. What is that? Oh, that's like a tiger or something. Well, there's some nasties there. Oh! Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Exactly how I planned it. Those are just ghouls, right? I'm not gonna fight them now. I'm not into that right now. Richard dove into Mariana's Trench and joined the Mile Low Club. Oh, that's great. Richard, I hope you're okay. There's a groan as well. The Milo. Milo. I always imagined Milos, people being called Milo, are basically just submariners, right? Look what you did. Blackbird 7 Twitch. Look what you did. That earlier freaking dad joke as well about your beautiful blonde friend you haven't met for a long time, and you really hope they didn't dye their hair. It's like we are gonna do. We are doing this.
Damn it! Over there! Finally, my turn. Ass is in gear now.
Oh my god. We were already logged in and going in another direction. I slowed down time only for them to quickly relock and then push me off. What the f is this combat system, man?
I'll find you. Don't worry.
I find you.
Come out and play. Check that out.
Oh, it's a shovel. Doink, doink.
Too easy.
Where's the shotgun?
They're over here.
There was a shotgun. Oh, this is a vampire at least. Yeah, you are a vampire, aren't you?
I like to get my hands dirty.
They're here.
Goodbye.
It doesn't matter.
Come on over. Oh! What's up? I like the combat system in this game though. Like, imagine, again, I wonder if modding is gonna be there, but imagine this system having an actual inventory. This is where the shotgun is. Again, having an inventory would be so cool. Not, I like the idea of your guns are not like the first person shooter, although I would love if they would have a stance like that too. Like you could choose as a player. Again, player agency. I know, wild revolutionary gaming ideas, lovely people. Player agency. You would have an ability to hold the gun in your hand eventually as you learn it as an elder. Again, you can have like trainers who teach you real life stuff. I know, again, wild ideas. Trainers. And you could have a gun like held, and you can have other guns, one here, where it is right now, but you can't even see it because my camera might be over it, but you know what it is. And then one above me, and two on those sides as well. Like again, as you develop your telekinesis skill, so as you develop your telekinesis skill, that could be amazing. No? Oh my god, she had a nice gun. I want more enemies. Because again, you can't do anything with this like this. And if you just tap it, it's doing a mag dump. It's so stupid. Give me round-based fire, magazines, ammunition management. Give me a long coat that I can... Speaking of long coats, actually, I mean, I kind of like how we look. Like this. I mean, this is fine too. Don't get me wrong. Ooh. Kind of like the Tory. How are you getting on? The red one looks like Harkonnen. This one, or this one, or this one. I kind of like these looks. It's just... Oh, by the way, do we have any additional updates, or it's just coming in the next update? I think it's just coming in the next one. But this is like the winter update. Oh my god. If only, like, again, lovely idea, why not? But the fact that this is actually fairly nice. It's just how in the blue hell, get it? Get it? How in the blue hell we can't have these colors in a way that, like, more hairstyles. Like, have this is amazing, lovely idea. Have them with multiple hairstyles. It's so weird that you can't combine things. There's like everything is just like one unit of thing that you can employ. It's so weird, man. Faces and the accessories and the eyes and the I am so curious. Wait, what? Give me this.
Around here somewhere.
Are you kidding me? This is... mind-numbingly stupid. Mind-numbingly stupid. I don't even understand. I don't even get it. Really? We just lost that gun? I will never understand why they did this. But where were they? Nothing. Where's the guy? Oh, that's a nice. Oh, that was a nice throw, if I say so myself. Again, the fact that you can't store weapons.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Thank you for taking care of Peter's biological well-being. Richard Hadley Hughes, 37.
Thank you very much. Just gonna be hydrating in a moment. Is it even worth it? It's okay. Cops, they own the place. Let's check the neon signs. The neon signs are fine. Alright, the T is operational. Careful, coming down. Let's go, lovely people. There's a side quest here which we could do. I guess it's gonna be just a fighting side quest, which is also said that we always know. It is disgusting that we always know. Look at all those lovely hearts pumping blood, except for her, the Black Odor. The top right one? Oh, the one I have? As my it's Friday. It's Friday. Blackbird 73 says that, as my daughter usually say, if you don't stop, you're buying me another pack of Paracet. What is Paracet? By the way, Richard Headley Hughes, you're right. We should go do this. Just
You gotta be the sheriff. I'm Onda.
Oh my
who's
God,
your
man.
security.
This is
Let's
not
get a couple things straight.
the dialogue to
You may
reset.
be my elder, but I report to Lou and to the prince, not to you. I got one job, and that's to protect her by any means necessary.
Yeah, we already heard you.
Ryong wants us to help you kickstart your old powers. So if you need a little jolt of the Night Clan, you can come to me. I won't like it, but I'll do it.
It's also so weird that Ryong wants us to kickstart the powers. We never discussed that we could kickstart. I mean, there was maybe one dialogue, right? Yeah, when we mentioned that maybe this helps me freshen because we are a weakened elder. We were part of a ritual that weakened us, which is, you know, interesting. For headaches, pain after jokes. Oh, okay, Sid. Another pack of Paracet. God, but I guess it's paracetamol, right? Oh man.
When did your clan become welcome in the Camarilla cities? Before I slept, most La Sombra were firmly Sabbat.
They didn't sell sliced bread before you slept. It happened a few years back. The situation changed, and so did we. Well, some of us. Some are stubborn fools. Don't get it wrong, Nomad. We earned our place here. Earned it hard.
Sliced bread. Is sliced bread such a huge deal, by the way? They always say it is, but is it? Is it? I mean, bread was kept fresh by not slicing it, right? Because there was no packaging as nylon. What would keep it fresh? So it was like, it was more like the nylon is an amazing idea because now you can keep the bread fresh. I mean, that's technically true as well.
What brings you to Seattle?
This camarilla. World class. The old guard and the new. I have a talent for sniffing out opportunities. Always have.
Is this true?
You mean opportunities to prove your loyalty to the Camarilla?
Of course. I know what they say about me and my clan. I need to prove I'm not a traitor. Besides, if I can get on Lou's good side, well, then there's a whole city at my fingertips.
But that is true.
Will you tell me of your mortal life?
Nothing to hide, I guess. I was magnificent when I was young. A real machine. Swimming, a bit of track, kickboxing was my favorite, especially outside the ring. One time,
Ouch.
I took out this huge guy, like 3 times my size because he'd been talking shit. Question mark kick right to the back of the neck. Dude hits the ground. Bam! 3 weeks in ICU. Never walked again.
How proud shit. The guy was talking shit. It's like how disturbing you can get. How disturbing this is. Like, there was supposed based on this story, there was no supposed physicality. The guy was talking shit. So she paralyzed him. Like, what the fuck, man? I mean, La Sombra, right? But still, at the same time, are you sure about that, girl?
Who were you before you joined the Camarilla?
Oh, just as jacked, I can promise you that.
Ooh.
Call me Sabat or Camarilla, I'll still kick your ass.
So you follow the advantage and adapt, rather than die.
Yeah. You've been around long enough to know how that goes. Maybe we got a thing or two in common after all.
Ooh.
How did you end up being loose security?
I'm tough. I got sharp eyes, and the shadows obey me like loyal dogs.
Ooh.
Ryong's smart enough to see how useful my talents are, so she pushed me over here.
Oblivion.
And I'm smart enough to see how an ally like Lou can earn me some fucking respect.
That's the discipline, the vampiric discipline that the La Sombra are known for. Is one of them is Oblivion. That is the power of the shadows, the darkness, the void. Incidentally, that also related to necromancy, but that's not how they use it usually. That's a different clan.
Tell me about your embrace.
Sure, I guess. For weeks, my life's been falling apart. I lose my cozy desk job, my kitchen floods when I'm out. My landlord serves me notice. It's a goddamn low point, but I'm powering through. Anyways, I'm walking to my car. I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. This chick just spills up out of the shadows like something out of a movie.
Yeah.
I'm just not in the mood, you know? I start kicking her ass, she wraps me in shadow, pulls me in and takes a bite. Think I impressed her. Got a solid punch or two in, which for a mortal ain't bad.
Okay. That's a nice backstory.
What was the price of joining the Camarilla?
There's always a ticket price for jumping the fence, right? Some prices are steeper than others. Some want a sacrifice of a Sabat member, some just want a blood bond. Lou's asking price wasn't so high, but I wanted her to know I was serious. Gave the praise finger bones to Lou in a nice enamel box.
This is so weird that the conversation got reset. We actually we uncovered her backstory, and it's very interesting, and it's not this simple, but like the conversation tree gets reset. It's so stupid, man.
I'm told you can help me regain my forgotten powers.
Can I still get something?
I wouldn't do this for just anyone, you know.
Like we have these 5 unlocked. Which means that I should unlock the last one. Did that get reset? What do you think?
Is there trouble I can deal with?
Yeah. Seems upstairs has a problem with a dropout in Pioneer Square. Leaking court secrets.
Aww.
Name of Reginald.
Reggie? What?
The city won't miss him.
I will consider it.
Reggie. Oh, is this finally a part where we can make a decision?
Is there anything you miss about mortality?
You mean apart from shitty landlords, toothaches, and allergies? Not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Except maybe catching this pretty face in the mirror every now and then.
Do you trust me yet?
You want the honest answer? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Whether you like it or not, we are allies. We work for the same side, the same prince.
I suppose you're doing a lot for the Camarilla. I'll concede that maybe the enemy of my enemy is my acquaintance.
What is it you hope to achieve here?
We all know La Sombra are ambitious, right? I just think there's room for working with the Ventru, not against them. Lou might not be prince anymore, and she might not be at her best right now. But she has a different kind of power.
Ooh.
And you can bet your ass I'll keep that power safe. From threats both outside and inside the Camarilla.
Tell me your hopes, tell me your fears. Okay, so resetting the dialogue tree is good for one thing, that we can just go through all the side conversations we can have with her again. And it got reset in one of the earlier patches. Interesting.
What are your fears?
Gosh. Spiders and tight spaces.
You are joking.
No shit, Sheriff. Look, I don't know what your angle is here, but I'm not fucking scared of anything. The monster under the bed is me.
Fair enough.
You are close to Lou. How is she really
Emergency.
doing?
Starvation
Why
imminent.
do you ask?
Seek calorie intake immediately.
The lovely Richard Hadley Hughes 37 reminded Peter to get a snack.
Thank you very much for the lovely snack reading. It's not gonna be that healthy, just because I'm too lazy to go out and fetch a healthy one. Although arguably, hey, it's digestives with some chocolate on them. That's actually healthy. In small quantities, right?
I am merely concerned for her well-being.
Yeah, sure you are. Concerned about finding her weaknesses, maybe.
Ooh.
She's fine and fucking dandy, so no need to concern your sweet little head.
Have a good night.
Alright, let's leave it, Daddy. Let's go! Hi, how you doing?
Eat shit!
Be gone.
You got nothing!
It worked!
That'll do it.
Police!
Sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean... Sorry, my guy.
That's incredible.
What did I do? Oh, man. Oh, man. They just...
Cops think they own the place.
I wanted to shoot them. Again. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's something nasty about this place.
Jesus,
It's up there somewhere. I just realized that we have this. The interactive cursor or whatever it's called. What are you talking about? Let's move up. Oh, they are not.
Got you now! Hey, check that out. I'll look. Only a matter of time.
Look. Hi, guys.
Repulsive, seeping pustule.
At least a little bit of firearms. Look at that. Look at us go. Look at us go. I wanted to actually
Thirsty.
eat some of them, but hey, that's besides the point, I guess. Oh, there's guys down there. What game is this? This is a Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Do you know Bloodlines, Richard Hadley Hughes? Do you know Bloodlines? That's an amazing game. Oh, that guy's interested?
Around here somewhere.
Oh, I didn't mean... No! That's okay. It's okay, it's fine. I'm gonna come.
Get back here!
Alright, let's get back there.
Down, you asshole!
Eat some more. Bloodline Vampire the Masquerade is a table. So Vampire the Masquerade is a tabletop role-playing game. It's actually, I think it's much better than Dungeons and Dragons, and I love Dungeons and Dragons. Vampire the Masquerade is fantastic. It's the product of the 90s, but they updated it in 2015-ish, 16, something like that. So there's a V5 version of that too. It's amazing. Like if you have, even if you solo role play, if you like solo role playing with dice and oracles and whatnot, it's amazing. Co-op is amazing. It's a storyteller-based system, so it's much more to the story and the politics and everything in it. If you are interested, of course, you don't have to. You can just be a fighting vampire. It's very good. And they made multiple games based on it. Actually, there's an amazing Crusader Kings 2 and the Crusader Kings 3 mod called Princes of Darkness. That is actually very political, so if you want to play that version, it's amazing mods. But the original game, I think the very first vampire game was officially Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. GOG.com. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag I should be. GOG.com is an amazing website where you actually own the games you buy. And Vampire the Masquerade Redemption is there. You can pick that up there. I don't think it's on Steam. Is it on Steam? I'm not sure. But the GOG version is definitely running on modern systems as well. So that's an amazing game to play. It has some Vampire the Middle Ages as well in it. And then soon after that, well, soon, in 2004, with the Source engine, sadly they were stupid enough, more than likely contractually obligated to do so. I don't know why they chose that. It was Activision, so very nice publisher to work with, I guess. So this got into my throat. So they were the publisher and they made them release Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the first one. They made them release on the same day as Half-Life 2. You can imagine how successful that was, but it became a cult classic. So people love Bloodlines. This is the second episode. Sadly, it's not having the DNA of Bloodlines, so this is a lovely game. I love this game. I think Bloodlines 2 is a fantastic vampire story. The fighting system is also very interesting, like the way you move around the city is very interesting. It's fantastic. However, it is not much like Bloodlines, so Bloodlines is definitely worth playing. You can find it on my YouTube if you are interested in that as well. Is it on PS5? Sadly, no. Wait, this is the Bloodlines 2 is on PS5. I think Swansong is on PS5 as well if you're into like adventure game types of things. Vampire the Masquerade Swansong is a fantastic game. I think Coteries of New York, the trilogy of Coteries of New York, that is also on PS5 as well. I think. Definitely, maybe PS4, but I guess PS5 can run the PS4 things, right? There's backwards compatibility.
No, fuck!
Why did I just get one pip? Thank you for the gun. Anybody? Hi! I missed! Again, the mag dumping is something I don't like. Like, I wish we could... Are you okay, sir? Doink. Oh, that was just a machete. Fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, oh, oh! What is that? Wait, what is this? This is interesting. We don't have any more collectibles, so what exactly is this circle? Or something inside. What? Blood resonance. I don't think it's a blood resonance. What is this? Ah, perfect. Get the extra points. But yeah, Vampire the if you search for Vampire the Masquerade, you will find a lot of good stuff on PS5 as well. And then decide if you're interested in the tabletop role-playing game as well. It's amazing. It is amazing. They are everywhere, look at that. They're literally standing everywhere, it's so weird. Can I do this? I am good at this.
Jesus Christ. Try hard. Much for a quiet night.
You and me.
You're costing me valuable people. Can't you?
Ready for this? Is how you're gonna pay for that.
Ooh.
Good spies.
Bye.
Done already? But I wanted more.
Oh really? That's what you are doing?
Chicken shit.
Anarch, rule these streets.
That's right. You should be afraid.
Die.
Why don't we have more guns? Oh. It's cold. Where did we miss it, by the way? Oh, it's around here. Interesting. I thought if we collected everything around here now. One of them is a vampire, actually. So they can attack me while I'm doing this. Oh wait, actually, can I do this?
I live for this shit.
Sniveling coward.
Take this. Can you shit?
Do it.
One more. You are powerful, I like that. Wait. Oh, only the... okay. One of them fell down, which is not that good for the Masquerade, to be honest, but the game doesn't mind, apparently. Where am I going? 34 meters. There's some nice ones, yeah, right?
The lovely Richard Hadley Hughes 37 just redeemed bold reds.
Darling, I like what you did with the place.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that bold red. So dramatic.
I don't know where the blood went. Like, this is something that they also should have done better. Like, we are in a deep, very cold winter. And it's like record cold in Seattle. And for some reason, the fact that, oh, this could be red snow everywhere, they just like, no, it's okay.
Snow night. I'm so bored.
Oh! Oh no, Reggie!
Reggie's not at his usual spot.
Hello, hello, hello. The lovely Rosie Winter Smooch. And I mean, you know, Winter, get it? How are you getting on, Rosie? How are you getting on?
Just a few more nights and I can get out of here.
How about?
Want to be my secret millionaire?
We could have a most indulgent evening.
As long as you're buying.
As long as you're buying. Oh, let me buy something.
I'm gonna make your dreams come true. Yeah, baby. Take me where you need me.
And come closer.
You know, a nice place to hang out.
It's kinda, yeah. Nobody's. We're just here. We're just here for the sanguine blood.
I shouldn't have walked.
Check that out. My God, what a... There he is.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate.
Wait. Is he inside? Certainly seems like that. Where is Reggie? Hope you are doing well and you're into. Well, I just got let go from my job, Rosie, so, you know, I've been better. I just got fired. Yay! It's technically not like fired. It's an exaggeration. We had the... Honor, cool, what? So my position became redundant. Literally, I'm leading a team. It's like, you know, I'm a servant type of leader. So agile, scrum, software engineering, software development. And it's like, oh, they don't need an agile professional anymore. But they need it more than ever, to be frank. But, you know, competent management is what it is. No, I think they're incompetent. But I wonder on what level, because you know that it comes from the very high level, but I don't know if they also didn't just get the thing that, hey, look at the Excel sheet, someone is expensive, just get rid of them. So sadly, it's what happened. It's not just me who's affected as well, either. Didn't we unlock this already as well? Crime scene notice? I think we did, no? Discovered just outside the Nomad's current haven, a torn down piece of caution tape alongside a notice bearing the Seattle Police Department logo. The notice reads, request for witnesses. If you saw or heard anything unusual, please call the police department on 555-2482. Ask for Captain Muldoon. Then if you need to rant your shiz off, I'm here, and of course Math is too. Oh, thank you. I did that in the beginning of the stream, so I think for a little bit I'm good, but maybe I will rant some more. Like I'm a little bit disenfranchised at this point about the casino capitalism we have. I wish we could actually give actual capitalism a try. Like it would be nice, with competition and like meritocracy and stuff. That would be nice. Other than that, it is what it is. It wasn't even totally unexpected because I was pretty much keeping my fingers on the pulse of things. They let go so many amazing people last year. And the only reason was like they cost a lot of money. Like, yeah, I guess someone with literally like 25 years of experience doing IT. Yeah, those people cost a little bit of money. Like, it's horrible. I was wondering how I didn't get fired then. I got an extra few months. It is what it is. I really hope this is the beginning of something better, which would be nice. I should send all the hugs. Thank you very much. But yeah, other than that, I'm good. I'm just not a happy camper, but it is what it is. How is he here? Or maybe Reggie knew about this haven with like. Wait, what? Why is everything is? Or they just reset the activities. But yeah, it is not like. What can we do? Ooh, Reggie. I wonder what we can decide about this. But that's just the outside. Okay, that's cool. Reggie.
Oh, shit.
Reggie, yeah.
You are Fabian's friend.
Who are you here to kill me?
Why are you here?
The detective, he said to come here if there was trouble.
Okay.
But they say he's dead.
He was close to me.
Who said?
Now tell me what is going on.
The others, all gone. Dead. All Mr. Fabian's helpers.
What?
Marigold, Guru, Carla. Bodies in alleys. Guru said, he said, Fabian left insurance against Lou Graham.
What did you leave Fabian?
Heck if I know. Memory is Swiss cheese, remember? But don't talk to me, you look crazy. Are you gonna kill him? I'd rather you didn't.
Fabian sappers. No. We gotta be the nice guy, I think.
Run, Reggie. Take a coach, find a different city.
I will. I'll go right now.
Thank you. Poor Reggie. I hope he makes it out okay. Thanks, Nomad. I owe you.
He literally was afraid of his life and came in here, which Fabian told him. And we didn't even escort him to the coaches or the bus station. This is stupid. What an implementation is this? Also, I let him live, yes, but I wanna ask more questions. What kind of insurance? Do you know anything more? Do you think there would be someone alive still knowing anything more? Do you think there would be someone dead? Maybe Fabian can do his own discipline powers through us as well. It's so weird, man. all the obvious. I would attempt this if this would be a tabletop role-playing game. I just don't like it that they didn't account for that. You know, all of these things, and it's not even a... Okay, so we actually have this. We unlocked these before. Look, we have a cat. We also have our cat. Look, we have a cat. We had a cat. We had a lovely cat. It was a cute cat. It wasn't us, by the way. We just found it like this. Although it's interesting, like we never do anything with the player housing as well. It's just so weird. I'm collecting these things and not reading it because we had it in our previous VOD. It just after a patch for some reason these interactions got reset. But as you can see, the interaction doesn't even happen. It's just like you can do this. Oh, this is this one? Yeah. So the interactions don't actually happen, but they got reset, so I need to like click them again for some reason. Alright, let's return to Under. It's the beginning of the night. Oh! Whee! Oh, do we have a show to listen to? Okay, then maybe next time. I love the snow. I love what they were going for with in terms of vibe and everything. Wait a minute. 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 We are a vampire! Woohoo! Oh! What do you mean? Oh, really? Stop it! How did I miss that? Thank you! Thank you! Exactly where we wanted to go. Doop-de-doo. Do nothing happened, you didn't see nothing. It was a nice send.
Another Camarilla loss on your watch, huh? Did you find Reginald?
What should I tell her? I'm gonna tell you two. I'm curious. We are goody two shoes. We know about her. I'm gonna be honest with her.
He was no threat.
Uh-huh. It's not always about fists, Nomad. Lou will have our teeth for this.
I do not work for Lou Graham.
God damn it, I do. And you've made this my problem.
And yet, not mine.
Ooh. Oh, okay, well, I didn't tell him that it didn't kill him, as he was no threat. That could literally imply that he was just like he's nothing. He's ash, right? Oh, is it out? Humanity is out in 1.0? I saw the update. I think No More Room in Hell didn't have a big update. I think it just had a gameplay improvement, no? Which is good. It's still cool. I saw that one. I didn't know when. Oh wait, no, actually, yeah, Humanity was like February something. Is it out today? We should play Humanids even. Oh, we could even play it together, man. 1.0, I'm so happy. We have stuff to do. We have stuff to do. Ghost Llama, welcome on in. How are you getting on? How are you getting on? It's been a while since I played as well. It's so good. Do we even have other stuff we could spend this on? No, right? We don't need these, right? Not much. Not much at all. I pretty much like choose the stuff. The only things we miss are things that I don't want to use with this character at all. I'm having another character we're doing another playthrough for. So again, I would have liked it if this conversation, knowing what she did earlier for the Camarilla, or what she didn't, if you know what I mean. Again, it's in one of our VODs. This conversation would have been going well, much better as well, or at least more varied in like how we want to deal with this. It's so weird that we haven't. Oh well, it is what it is. I think I'm gonna go back and absolutely massacre them. If they are still up there, right? We'll see.
The lovely Rosie Winterclass
thank you.
just redeemed posture check.
You are right. I should be checking the posture. So they were up. Ooh, this was a high. Hey!
Guns out!
Thank you. Are they vampire? How do they hurt me? How are they attacking me? How are they attacking me? I'm shooting. I know you're shooting, but I don't know where the other weapons are, for crying out loud.
Nice try, jackass.
How about this? Is that a nice try too?
You don't fuck with us.
Oh, just leave me alone. Let's see this. Don't split second terminal. Let's go for bladed hand for a little choice. Oh, that's good.
Worthless pile of dung. Fuck them up. Oh, you're fucking with the wrong.
Let me pick that one up. Yummy. So goes that I'm like, for what I saw, it's the melee work and other changes in nowhere. Yeah, it's a melee work. There's like Molotov cocktails and there's like a one harder enemy as well, right? I think. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
The lovely V goes golfing just redeemed sing mode for 3 minutes.
Gobby goes golfing. Who would have thought that? The lovely Govy wants to have hard of hearing, since you don't need hearing if you go golfing. Who could blame him? Hey! I wanted to shoot you from afar. Hi! Thank you, let's switch weapons together. Anybody else? Ooh. Thank you. We don't like shotguns that much because they hit like a truck. Give me the shotgun. Give me that gun. Let me jump back up. Let me see where you are. I wish we had some kind of inventory in a freaking role-playing game. Wow. Imagine having a pocket in a long coat. Imagine having a stash of weapons on your body in a freaking role-playing game. It is, Rosie. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Let's just go, lovely people. It's gonna be perfectly fine. I believe in us. Oh, we are going to the hole in the wall. Don't get me wrong. I'm a huge fan of holes. Please don't clip this out of context. Oh, we're gonna need to progress the story. Look at me knowing my shite. The lovely Rosie knows very much. The lovely Rosie knows. The lovely Rosie is, as someone would call, smart. Ah! Look at it, lovely people. What an absolute joy we are with some... Exactly right, with some rhymes. The lovely Govy. Lovely people. It's all unmute the browser tabs. Unmute the tabs. Do not mute the player, because I don't know how that works now. Like, maybe if you mute it, you're not counted as a viewer fully, whatever. Just mute the browser tab. That works. Remember, not say hi. Hi, Math Man, how you getting on? How you getting on, by the way? I really hope you have an absolutely lovely, fun day, Friday. A frenetic, fantastic, fun day Friday to each and every one of you lovely people. I would like that.
Tolly.
Tolly is sus for me. Tolly was always sus. Hey Tolly, how you getting on? I trust you, but are we not in the US in Seattle? Where is the shotgun from under the bar? Every bar has at least one shotgun under the fit. I'm disappointed, America. I am disappointed, America. Second Amendment, my arse. Look at that. Oh, happy holidays. Don't try to distract me. Do you want to play darts, Tolly? Oh, okay. No?
Well, if it ain't my favorite mother clucker.
Mother clucker or plucker? Hello, hello, hello. Having some absolute tech issues? Oh, wait. What? Who? You? What happened? What happened, Math Man? Don't tell me. I'm having some serious stuff as well. I'm having some serious stuff as well. Like freezes and everything. I need to like fully unpower machine to reboot. It's crazy. Oh, Billy. It's Seattle. It's a shithole. You won't find... Oh, you're right. This is the home of Microslop, right? Oh, Microslop Winfo. I know what you mean, Ghost 11. In that case, I know what you mean. You won't find the kind of things there. By the way, in the first scene, there's a shotgun under that bar. So if you first come in here, you can find a shotgun. There's a fight as well, so for the fight is there. And I guess this is gonna be just a cutscene. Although I would like if the game wouldn't telegraph everything we're gonna do. This is a grand living.
What are you doing here?
You know me. I like to spread it around. Listen, you rascally relic, you. Real talk for a moment.
Oh?
I dig you. I think you're solid. I really do. Even if you play kiss-kiss in the back alleys with the IAO. But lose fuck-overing of our weaker cousins? It's bullshit. This city is bone dry, and I'm kind of worried it'll burn. Again.
Oh.
You gonna put down roots here? We could use you.
Yeah, oh, by the way, they were working their arses off for Humanity. I love what the creator. I really hope it turns out great. But yeah, they did a lot of reworks and new systems and all kinds of things. I'm very curious. How is it? Do you like what you see so far, or are you just reading through the release notes? Lovely people, Humanity is freaking 1.0. I'm so happy for them. It's an amazing game. It's honestly a really good game. Just the notes, yeah. And is it good? Do you like what they're trying to do there? Let him fertilize the tomatoes. Blackbird 70, let him fertilize the tomatoes. I think this character of mine, I do not know, but I plan to say, I mean, you do not know anymore.
I will see this mark removed. That is all I am focused on for now.
Sure. Guess committing to our relationship isn't part of your legend, right, Nomad? So this shakedown Ryong's calling for.
Shake it down. One of our threat. We need to keep the peace. I will decide for myself. I'm not gonna give it away to him because he's it's a little questionable. Yeah, it'll depend on how it plays to me. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm so curious, man. I've been waiting for this 1.0 since like last year, August or something. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. How do you plan to play it, by the way? Do we? And how is even the multiplayer there? Like, does someone host it? Or can you also have a dedicated server? How is it even going? I haven't played multiplayer in ever. He looks like we have had 30 years of hot dog champion eating contests, ruining his jaw. Yeah, he's a Nosferatu. But some of the younger, like fresher generation Nosferatus, and in general just, yeah, nowadays, the Nosferatu Vitae and blood is much less potent in terms of disfiguring them. So some of them just look like this. Like a hunchback with distorted, everything burned skin. It just looks iffy. But I wish actually the game would be just going haywire, because Nosferatu are so cool looking monsters otherwise. That the monsters features are so good in like the year 20th anniversary edition. More looks like someone took a shovel into his face a few times. Kinda, yeah. It was vampirism that took a shovel. But yeah, he's a cripple in a way. But he's actually, like, he's amazing. Like, he was walking around and everything. He's a vampire. Which one? I'm gonna go for the peace. Although, and I love it, but he needs to keep the peace. What peace? I was literally attacked on the rooftops on the way here. More looks like some, although they might be different, not the organized ones, as earlier they said. More looks like someone took a shot. Oh, I read. Oh my god, I'm rereading comments. I'm so much I'm in the zone, man. After this week, I'm in the zone. I'm such a not happy camper right now. I can't decide. Wait. Okay, let's go for. I'm gonna be an enigma.
When I work out who Katsumi conspires with, I will decide their fate.
Sure. Just use your skull instead of going in fists first. Listen, I am definitely not going to give you Katsumi's address, right? She is definitely not in the jungle right now. And you should definitely not go and see her and figure out what the heck is going on. And who she's off frolicking with when she thinks no one's looking. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more.
Oh, something just got into our eyes, Stolly, right? I know how it goes. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And he just disappeared with Obfuscate. I love that part. He's casually using Obfuscate left, right, and center. Oh, Bartender of the Year 2017. Bartender of the Year. Oh, literally on the other side. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, yeah. But doom, why do vampire Peter Porters never get fat? He eats next to nothing. He eats next to nothing. Oh my god, man! I thought you would just stop at he eats necks. And if need be, I can eat my own neck. So, in kind of like an announcer position, or a newsreader position on stream, you wouldn't see the dead bod. The ultimate dead bod. Not that it exists. There's no that lovely people. Okay. I'm gonna try to work out a little bit more. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Goodness gracious, chill. Although one of the reasons I hate this freaking neck problem that I have.
Jungle.
Shantytown, home to the homeless. You'll see.
The jungle is a shanty. Or something like that. Is this a trap? Why do I feel like this is a trap? Is this a trap? Is this a trap? I don't know if it's a trap. I don't know if it's a trap. Jungle. Alright. We live only once, I guess. Ocean House 2. Sweet. Gavi. Thank you very much for earlier Sing Redeem. It made me feel happier, yeah. It's a sad day. It's just shite. Pure shite. For the last. Is that a rebar? What is this? Just being across the... But it's cardboard, right? Nobody knows. Oh. No map loading in.
If Lou gets her blood hunt, everyone here is forfeit. Kindred and mortals alike. Perhaps that's why Tali cooperated. Unless... Hold the phone.
Hold the phone.
We never did pin down who Katsumi was meeting that got the IAO so curious. Maybe the Anarchs were all tangled up with the Sabbat. What if you bring Lou Graham something better than Katsumi's head? What if you nail the real villain?
That's the plan, I guess. That is the plan. We'll try this. Uh-oh. I found a new Plaguing mod adding Plants vs Zombies. Oh, but Plague Inc. is such a good game as well. Gavi says that it is. I had to take off basically right after I'd asked the last time, but do you have a plan? A plan on... Oh, like next in life? Sure, I always have a plan. I always have a plan. It just sucks, you know, like I have so many things going on in life right now. You know some of it. I'm gonna update you lovely people next time as well. Like there's some stuff we need to discuss about the house, about next steps and everything. It's not gonna be easy, and I have big plans with the channel as well. It's just so hard to get to it. Like it is extremely harsh doing things you would like to do when I'm obviously having it an even higher priority that I have 2 kids and I have a lovely wife, and I should devote even more time to them. So it's a very harsh realization in life that, you know, I put so much effort into this job for literally nothing. But that's not true. It gave us a lot. But I remember that one of the reasons the channel was not receiving enough attention and things I wanted to do with it was because of this. Because I devoted that rest of energy to the job, because I wanted to have the family, you know, under more, like, just a little more effort from me. And even like this, it's a struggle. I'm sure you know, right? It's a struggle to like live a full life while also being there for others. And I don't know, I have lots of ideas, and I hope we're gonna get there together. I really would like to revitalize the channel as much as we could as well. And I have so many ideas. I don't even want to... The reason I don't want to talk about the ideas is because I feel like, you know, there's this mental phenomenon that if you talk about it so much... I'm very enthusiastic. I will get into it. And then we wouldn't see the light of day because, you know, don't jinx it. Exactly, not just jinxing. It's more of a... you know, you put your energy and devotion into things and enthusiasm, and I would, and especially I love verbally talking out my ideas anyway, and that would trick my brain that we already did some work on it. Like, you know, like it's kind of like it does a tick mark of today we put some effort into this because I put so much effort into verbalizing it, and then oh, it's okay, we're gonna do it the next day. And then it's always, and that's what happened with, you know, doing the full-time job, the move, the house issues, the next steps with that was still a lot, the family, all this we catch everything. And ever since we opened up back again to the world after COVID, or well, directly from the school, the kids are bringing home infection after infection. It's not, thankfully it's not serious, other than one of those gave me this little neck issue, the infection, which also stopped me from going swimming. So it's like everything changes like in a constant freaking flux in our lives, you know. So yeah, I really hope that, and then now this, like, oh, by the way, you know what, the income that you counted on, fuck you, man. Thank you. It means a lot, really. It means a lot. Like I'm literally, I am about to be scheduled for the next surgery with my neck. I can't go swimming until then. I could go to the gym, but I love swimming so much more. But yeah, more than likely I would just get to the gym then. The doctor said that would be fine. I should get back to yoga as well because I'm losing my mind, and maybe I will actually. This would be a good idea. But yeah, it's just like, you know, sucks arse. But I have plans, and hopefully this is the beginning of something better. So that's good. That's good. I do understand that. I'm glad you got an idea of what's next, though. I hope that works out for you. Fingers crossed. The twins have been home from school sick all week. It's great. Yeah, right? Well, funnily enough, the little one who got through this sickness last week, she's fine. So she got... back to school this week, but the other one is just going through it now. I think I got it last week as well. It was, I really freaking hope it's not the case that, you know, it's like no, mine is still coming up. Like, I really hope not. Oh my god, Mom Wonders is out as well. Like, it's just sad, man. But yeah. What did you write earlier to the Blackbird 7 Twitch? Oh, breed out 10 kids and improve the population quality in the country? Well, you know why? I would love that in general, but the idea that we have enough kids as we do is because again, time and effort. I would like to dedicate my attention to them. And my god, the full-time job fucks it up real good. So balancing all of these things, I feel like, personally, and I understand that other people might live their lives differently, feel differently, whatever, it's fine. I'm not trying to grandstand or anything. I feel like this is the amount of kids I can devote my true attention to. And I'm happy like this. I would be afraid that if we would have more kids right now, I'm not sure how we could devote enough attention to them to, you know, to develop into such an amazing choice of human beings as they are right now. As we are already seeing it. I do understand that. I'm glad you got an idea of what's next. Thank you, thank you. The twins have been home for school, you understand, yeah. Today, Peter Porter's only form of income is donating blood. It's sucking the life out of him. It's sucking the life out of him. The thing is, the kids help with attention towards each other. The more they are loved. The more they are loved, you mean? With the heart? I think that's true, yeah. They're amazing, by the way. I can't, like, infection one after the other. Things are hard, but even with that, we are very lucky. The more kids there are, yeah, but that's risky. Like I truly feel like that's risky because I never would want to put my kids, even accidentally, not intentionally, of course, but accidentally into a place where my oldest feels like she has to step up and parent them in any way. No. Just please God, no. Kids don't parent kids. That has not worked throughout human history ever. I feel like. They don't and bring it between each other and compete. Yeah, but I mean, there's obviously a healthy side of it, right? Sometimes improving him. But I don't. Again, I want to be there. Like that's my thing as well. Like even or just, you know, the basic thing of when we travel somewhere, when we do something together, it's just so much easier that each of us have a kid that we can directly relate to. There's no like, oh my God, 2 kids running in opposite directions and we are only the 2 of us, 3 of them, 4. Again, more than, if we would have more, we would have worked with that, obviously. But I think we are happy. We are happy the way we are right now. We'll see. I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. How did that work out for you? That's amazing. I always loved big families. But I don't know exactly why, because I never really experienced big family. Okay, that's not entirely true. Thankfully, we have a big family overall, like bigger.
Like
it's just, oh my.
You look like you could use some coffee. The lovely Viego's golfing shared 1,500 biddies. It's not much, but it's something I can do right now.
It's not much, she says. It's lovely. Thank you very much. 1,500. That is amazing. Thank you very much. 1,500 biddies. That's a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 1,500. That's as far as I know, that is each US dollar sent to the creators. So that's like 15 US dollars right there. Thank you very much. I only have to give away half of it for taxes, right? About. And yeah, thank you very much. What a legendary joy of human being you are. Thank you for the lovely BDs. What a joy of human being. Yeah, every little bit counts. That's for sure. Because, you know, I truly don't want to. Like, I feel like I accepted some jobs earlier because I was under pressure, and I really hope that I can, if I can have anything to say in this, if the channel works out, my channel plans work out, fingers crossed, toes crossed, all kinds of soft tissue and other body parts, if you know what I mean, crossed. What did I mean? Whatever, images. I have a very good imagination. I shouldn't in these cases. So, all things crossed, except for bowels. That's bad if you say they are crossed. Okay, so if the channel plans come to fruition, I really hope at least we can wait until, or bypass until we can actually have some good stuff to do, right? Like I'm okay. I mean, oh my God, if I don't have to have a full-time job other than this, it would be lovely. But that's a long shot, right? That's really a long shot. But But I'm planning to just pick up another one. It's just I hate the idea nowadays. I'm so disenfranchised, or that's not the right word. I am disillusioned absolutely by the casino capitalism of today. And I really hope even with that I will be able to find at least something that is okay. Something that is better is what I'm saying. Should be. I looked it up before I sent to make sure you wouldn't get ripped off on them. Oh, thank you, yeah. Oh yeah, well, definitely, yeah. The best bet, by the way, if you lovely people, if you want to support it, and I'm not saying you should do it right now, please don't misunderstand me. Thank you very much. Amazing. If you just think about it, if you are here, if you tell a friend about this stream or something, that would be lovely. But again, that's more than enough that you are here, and any and other sliver of your attention you can spare on this stream. I'm happy to be a fourth monitor enjoyment or podcast kind of thing you just listen to while you're doing something else. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in and being here. The thing is, the best way, if you want to really support someone in terms of they getting the money, the best thing you can do is usually tipping. And the reason why is because that's usually immediately there or very easily deductible from like stream elements and whatnot. And the tax is obviously applied there too. But as far as I know, and there's like a transaction fee, but you know, there's like many things like that happen. But if you pay everybody in, third parties, including you, because maybe you're tipping or buying, for example, I'm pretty sure you spent more than $15 on these bits, right? Because that's what Twitch puts away. Like, even if there's a sale or something, usually Bitties has like, if you buy them in a big bulk number, then maybe it's just a 20-30% extra on them, right? But usually it's like a bunch of that money is going for Twitch, obviously. And then the bits themselves worth $1 when you do. So yeah, that's... And this is true for most streamers I've ever talked to, really, as far as I know. Although some people say that it's good to keep it in the... And again, whatever is convenient for you, by the way. I'm not saying you should do this or that. Because if it's convenient, you had biddies, that's amazing. Thank you very much. If you have anything else that is easy for you to do, you are already spending on Twitch for Turbo or something, I don't know. Yeah, whatever is more convenient for you to the way you support. But again, you being here is support enough. It's great. It's amazing. I still hardly can believe it. It's been years. We don't have capitalism. It's an oligarchy, corporatocracy. Yeah, it's kind of like casino capital. I'm calling it casino capitalism, but you are right. If we would like name it, it's kind of like a corporatocracy oligarch. I mean, listen, like the sovereignty of the people, as in representative democracies should stand for, that's gone. That's gone, right? The corporations are sovereign. With all the lobbyists and all the money they're going up to politicians, we don't even know about it. And sadly, it is what it is. That's why there were amazing anti-monopoly laws in like the 50s or something. Look what's going on now. It's it's vomit-inducing, okay? That's what I'm saying. Don't serve us anymore. Yeah, exactly, they did. And again, the game is skewed. Like, this is rigged. The incentives are not there. And it's so sad that there's nobody anymore, or seemingly nobody. I'm sure there's some decent people there. But there's almost nobody anymore who are like actually on principle try to do something for the greater good. And if not for the greater good, for a city, right? For a town, something, right? Something. Do something for someone else. On principle, it's like, we need like incentives in place and a whole system of like... That's fine, but then design the incentives in a way that it's actually, like as we discussed Blackbird 7 Twitch, right? With the lawyers and everything. Design the incentives so they are pushed and poked and prodded towards doing something decent and honest and good. Learn a new word every day. Defenestration. Oh yeah, defenestration. That is good. That is a lovely word in history. There's so much work. I heard that Putin said that they are spending more on like Windows nowadays, and like in general, like all the hinges and handles and the windows on the buildings. They spend more on that and than on the Ukraine war. There's a lot of defenestration going on. You know how it is. Yeah. Why did the Russian oligarch sign up for the draft? Because going to the front line was safer than trying to open his hotel room window. There's no windows in a bunker, if you know what I mean. Outsmarted. That's why they are the powerful elite. God, man. God. It is just sad. Are we gonna meet some nasty stuff again? We are gonna meet some nasty stuff again, don't we? Oh. It is ghosted. Oh. Oh, there's no map. There's no map. No, don't jump over. Oh my god, yuck, my nice clothes. What am I doing? I'm not even a Toreador. We're fine. We're fine. Okay? We're fine. Oh, that's actually a shantytown inside. I don't like it that the game is always locking you to a scene. I like the idea of just going everywhere. These are humans. Anti-vagrancy order. Discovered in the jungle. An official notice stuck to the cement pillar, but showing signs of water damage. Water damage. Water. Where the laminate has been poorly applied. It bears the contact information of the Seattle Police Department, and the date is 4 months ago. Anti-vagrancy order. Vagrancy and loitering in this area is strictly prohibited. You are hereby ordered to vacate the premises immediately. What would they use this place for? Failure to comply with this order will result in immediate arrest. If you find the officers who would dare come down here, they will... It's like... I also heard a story which seemed to be real. A teacher threw himself into a bulletproof window and the area around the window broke and he fell down. Okay, but it's like, was that intended to be a demonstration? Like, he was thinking that the window will surely last, so I'm just gonna bounce back from the window and it will look cool. What was the, like, that's just a sad picture. Yeah, he were to demonstrate that. Oh god, man, I never understood these. Like, it's like it's like the Cybertruck, right? Hey, look, look, it can take the, well, it can't take the brick, but you know, it's hard and sturdy. Thank you, Elon. Great engineering. It's like as if you haven't tried it before. This is so stupid, man. Why would you try it with your body? And by the way, how he fell down and got hurt. Because, you know, if it's like, you know, ground story and it like falls down with the window, that's also bad, but I hope it's okay, or you are somewhat alright. Not sure how far, but he didn't survive. Oh my god, man. How many of these Darwin awards have to be given out, man? It's so sad. Oh man. not only that, usually life is basically pointless because of some of the absolute weird cluster coitus that can happen to you, and believe me, this type of coitus is not the nice type of one. And it's so sad. And there are these people who are like, yeah, let's try that. Have you heard that absolute horror as well? That like 2 teenagers, like 16 or something, they were in that park in I don't know where. I think it's in New York, but I'm not sure. It's maybe not. I don't know. But there's like a there was like a national park or some sorts with some kind of cave, with like a huge spiraling stairs up or whatever, and then there's basically trees and nature up above the cave as well. And there are always people down there, and it's very frequented place. And there were trees cut into basically 75-pound pieces, like quite big logs. And the 2 stupid idiots have carried one of these logs at the edge, and then they pushed it off the edge, and it fell onto a mother of 4. She literally got hit in the head by half a pillar, man. It's like, I saw it on you know that there are these real true crime podcasts, whatevers, and then they like show even the police interrogation and everything, and then how they react, and then they say, well, like what kind of what is that, the verdicts are, and the convictions, and the official like sentencing and everything is, oh my god, it's horrible, man. And this is just one case of like, it was a prank, bro. Like, how are there 16, 17, and I know there are weird people in the world, right? And I was a playful, cheeky 17-year-old or 16-year-old, right? But I was also surprised when we got to university. The first thing they told us in like the big dorm building is that you don't throw stuff out the window. Yes, that includes your pen and pencil, because if you throw out a pencil on the 14th floor, by the time it arrives on the ground, it's gonna be a projectile, you idiot. And it's like, yeah, physics. And I didn't understand why they explained it to me. I studied electrical engineering. We were good in physics, and it's like all of us should be good in physics. What is this really? This has to be said as a rule that you don't throw stuff off stuff, because it's surprising how quickly it accelerates in gravity. And these lads are like 30-40 kilogram log. Let's send it, bro. And then they didn't report it. They went to one of them, and they ate some cookies, and they went out on their scooters, and it's like they had to be found to be questioned. They didn't even tell their parents, who they had supposedly good relationship with. And it's like, why would you do such a thing? Terminal velocity, that isn't true. The whole penny of the Empire State Building isn't a thing either. No, it's not terminal velocity. It can hurt people. It doesn't have to be, like, it doesn't have to be too heavy to bash in a skull. I would tell you it if you don't believe me, try it, but don't try it. Like, even a coin can be hurting people. It's not gonna. Hopefully, it doesn't gonna kill someone. But how would you feel if you walked around and suddenly a freaking, I don't know, basically a projectile smashed even just right next to you? Like, you would maybe traumatized in a way that you would never walk there ever again in your life, right? And again, stupid idiots would not throw necessarily a coin, they would throw a toaster. And it's like, you don't even see, like, you can't even properly calculate from the 14th or the 18th floor. You can't calculate, oh, there's nobody there, let's just throw it now. Like, it's horrendous, man. The kids like throwing tree trunks, bridges into cars. And you know what's funny? It's weird and sad. They were liars. There were 4 teenagers, 2 of them girls, the two boys were like, you know, we can pick up a log. Well, the two of us can, but we could do it together. Okay, impressive. Impress the girls, guys. Very good, lads. And they lied through their teeth to the cops for like multiple interviews. And even when they went out to the scene, the one guy was talking about stuff completely. You know, when you can, even as and the cops are trained to do this. Like, the story doesn't check out, lads. Like, someone is obviously lying. The story doesn't check out. In the end, they were just pointing at each other that I helped bring the lock here, but I didn't touch it. He kicked it. No, he kicked it. It's like, and this is the crazy part. Well, if the whole thing is not crazy. They ended up getting, I think, 3 years in the correction facility. I think it was 3 years. Compare that to another group of children who were throwing stones and pebbles at cars on a highway. Again, really stupid idea. But you know, like above the highways, there are those overpasses, and they were throwing from the overpass. They got life. And I guess there's a way to even, like, not a life, but they got, like, they could come out of it for, I don't know, 20 years or something. But it's so weird to me, like, stupid idiots, but at least there was a car in between them and it was pebbles. Again, horribly dangerous on the highway when your car is speeding so fast and then you throw a stone in front of it, so that, you know, it's horrible. But at least you have a car to protect you, in a way. I don't think anybody got hurt in that, I think. It was just horrible. And they got, like, life. Again, based on court, based on judges, based on, you know, I don't know. But it's so sad that that happened. And then these guys who were lying through their teeth didn't even reach for, you know, confessing their crime. Not even going to the authority. Nothing. And the girl said that it was a horrible noise that they heard. I'm pretty sure they knew that they heard someone. She at least died very fast, supposedly. She was there to freaking take photos, man. It's horrible. What a stupid way to die. You are a mother of 4 and then just took some nice photos. I think she had a photo business as well. She was doing some nice things. Lovely weather. She started walking up some stairs and, like, there's a 40-kilogram log, literally a log, smashing your skull in. That's it. Caught. And those guys lying through their teeth, doing nothing they should have done. 3 years. I really hope they're doing an amazing job at that correction facility, because mark my words, those guys are gonna be committing crimes again and again. I'm pretty sure. I think the whole idea of jails, by the way, is outdated. I would just make them. I would just let them stay with their families. They would just be forced to work somewhere, and they would be collected and did something nasty too if they are you know, like, trying to get away or something. But no, work. I believe in actual community improving work and actual correction much more than a jail. There are some crimes and things where even the people themselves benefit to be closed away or locked away from society. I'm not arguing that. I think that sadly there should be a thing. But in general, making them actually create something for the community would be so much better. You'd be surprised how if people had common sense and situational awareness, how much that would help things. Oh yeah, and you know what I don't get? Why don't they teach that in school? Or rather teach, some of that is not, although it's kind of teachable, it's like practicable, right? How do you not practice situations like this, things like this? If nothing else, put together a freaking list of events that have already happened. It's not even you need to like come up with situations or how to teach the kids. Freaking show some true crime shite. If nothing else, discuss it, process it together, play freaking This War of Mine together, play Vampire the Masquerade for the reasons of the actual monstrosity and the personal horror story, and then discuss it amongst each other with 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, right? I'm like, oh, Is it like how do we process grief and rage, anger, whatever? So much more beneficial than tell me all the cities in which we have textile industry. I don't know about you, but I remember back in the day I had to learn this shit, and it's the most useless knowledge ever. What kind of industry is what kind of town? Not to mention that those things are not even accurate anymore, because all the corporations have moved around and did something, so it's not even the same industries in the same cities anymore. So it's like, yeah, that's great knowledge. Really prepared me for life. Stupidity. Absolute, utter stupidity. People, as Peter said, teach them about things instead of trying to keep their brains innocent and unknowing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. School, yeah, the school isn't about common sense. It's about shoving agendas down their throats. I don't think it's even that, by the way, Ghost Salama. I think people use that to shove agendas down people's throats. But I think, you know what, the more and more I know and learn, and I've been in the school system for quite a while, the more and more I know about it, and now we know about it across the world because, you know, before we moved, we actually did some research. I just feel like school is only for one thing. So mommy and daddy can produce pesos for the next yacht for some millionaire. And mommy and daddy both have to do that. So we need an institution that is just, you know, tries the kids not to die. Just help the kids not to die while they wait for mommy and daddy. That's it. That's the institution. It's literally for nothing else. Oh, but I'm sorry. There's one other thing. While we're doing that, let's try to make them respect our authority so much that they end up becoming sheep, or in general easily governable masses. And I know this is veering down into conspiracy theory fields, but I truly believe that in some cases when you read through some of the actual like things that they should learn in school, almost all of those things and the pressure about them especially is that respect authority. You have to know this, otherwise your life is gonna be a failure even before it starts, because you will never get the job you want. And they are kids, man. I'm an adult for more than 15 years of experience in software and electronics, and I don't know what the I would like to do. I like to do many things, but it's okay to experiment in professional life. You don't have to learn those things from day one and you're gonna die if you don't. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody's gonna have their life hurt at 18 if they are not the best in, again, industries in what cities. Like, that's stupid. Now, granted, if they could actually fill out a tax return form, that might be useful, you know? Or just in general, like how businesses work. You know, simple things. It's so stupid, man. But this is even a thing. Common sense isn't really a thing until your brain has myelinated. Do you mean like at age 25? Isn't that critical thinking that comes basically late? I mean, critical thinking is...
Sumi must be here. Keep looking. We gotta find her.
I don't like going through the middle. I just don't. I just don't like going through the middle. I love it that this is under a bridge, so they have some kind of top. There's some kind of built-in shelter. I don't like that I can't move around and jump and sit down in the way I wish. What's that? Keep out. Why?
Hey, Nomad? That you?
Max! Oh, nice! Decision making, exactly right, Peter. Yeah, right? Doesn't happen until you're in 20s. Yeah. And that's also actually very interesting, right? That now we know that the brain's development is actually not stopping around until around 25-ish. And to be honest, you know, neural, am I saying it right? Neural plasticity is also a big thing until for quite a while. I'm gonna go to you in a moment. I'm gonna need this thing. Oh wait, The thickening is somewhere there. I can't jump over these artificial limitation. Oh my god, this is the way the game tells me that I should go back and talk to Max before I move forward. Varies a lot. It varies a lot, yeah. Even in genders, could be, yeah. Teenagers are so well known for making good decisions, yeah. And by the way, the inside their bodies, we've been all teenagers, right? At one point, we remember that this was hard.
So shit. You're here to help, right?
I'm glad to see that you escaped and found somewhere safe from the chaos.
I'm not safe. None of us are. This is insane. Katsumi doesn't want anyone else to get hurt. She told us to go to ground. We both know she's not gonna come out of this in one piece.
Oh yeah? Insane. What's up?
You are finishing them.
Yay!
Correct.
That's so lovely.
She's ready.
Oh my god!
And
she's ready?
promised.
Wait, we need to pack some of this away then.
Yeah.
So don't just run
So
inside
you are
just yet.
finishing now.
Yes. The little... Oh my god, it's... Lovely people. Why didn't you tell me that it's so late? You are responsible. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But god, it's such a long one. I'm not sure if it is true. I see a lot of religious people lack common reasoning logic when it comes to their religion, but they learn to use it in other things as an example. Yeah, but you know, it's beliefs, right?
Issue number 2?
Issue number 2, there's another issue. Oh my god, that noise got... Oh, that freaked me out. I just heard their toothbrushes going. It's like, what is happening to the computer?
Issue number
We are ready for takeoff. Issue number 2. Don't do it. I'm like a mongoose. My reflexes are like a cat. I would be careful. Ah! See?
Issue number
Almost dodged it. It's issue number 2. I really hope this is just like a mild issue.
Issue number 2 is still the kiwis you are about to peel.
Oh, that's
but
good.
very slowly we are gaining on issue number 3.
Issue number 3 is the chunkla. It's gonna be my next. Yeah, amazing. Oh my god, I'm gonna be ganged up on by the girls. That's what's about to happen.
So
Thank you for the hydrate.
Right? Are we getting along?
Fluid intake.
Are we?
I'm gonna make you some
Intake
keys.
immediately.
Thank you for taking care of Peter's biological well-being. S0 Viet
Wait,
underscore Dog.
wait. But you're gonna eat it? Are they not gonna eat it? That's just for you? Okay, then they're not gonna eat it. Yeah, that's gonna be morning kiwis, don't
Can we
worry.
put them away for the morning? And maybe
Sure,
The
we
lovely
can
S0 Viet
make something.
underscore Doggo just redeemed
Thank you.
posture check.
My god, everything.
Emergency. Starvation.
Snacks and everything.
Seek
Thank you,
calorie
lovely people.
intake immediately.
The lovely S0 Viet underscore Doggo reminded Peter to get a snack.
They're able to just wrong sometimes, right? Varies a lot, yeah. If they sit down 2 minutes to think about things, they do make good decisions often. Oh, yeah. You know what's also interesting? That even neurological regulation wise, like regulating your own neurons and you know, being so stressed and overcharged and everything, even for that, like just trying to consciously slowing down helps a lot. Like, you know, whenever you do things fast because you have to get on with it, and then you on purpose, like for example brushing your hair or washing your hair or just like drinking something or eating something, and then if you notice yourself being so quick and just get on with it, let's go, next step, so much to do. If you notice yourself on purpose trying to slow down, it helps regulating your, but literally your calmness, right? And that's something that teenagers could use. But then again, it's hard to be, I mean, imagine that cocktail of hormones, right? as you grow to be an adult. That shite was potent, lovely people, if you all remember, right? Why the game so bad? Soviet Doggo, this game is not bad. I think it's a cool story. The game could be so much better with very small changes even. Sadly, for some reason they are hunkered down and doing the DLC. I really hope that the DLC or the expansion will actually bring other changes to the main game as well, hopefully, but to be honest, I don't have too high hopes. I think the publisher has pretty much given up on this game even before it released, so that's sad. There goes 1,000 of Peter brain cells. Oh yeah, that hit was 1,000 brain cells? Good, he produced new ones. New brain soon. Ghost the Llama says the reasoning and logic aren't tied to common sense. Just like critical thinking, it's the same as being book smart while not being street smart. It just all depends. Yeah, it's obviously much more complex in real life, yeah. On what exactly? Ain't street smarts and book smarts both subcategories of reasoning and logic and experience? Not necessarily logic, but you know, sometimes some things are really not logical, but based on customs and, you know, knowing, living together in society with other people. It's very interesting how many effects your brain is actually accustomed to. Experience and improve it, sure, but that you do all your life, not especially at age 20. Yeah, not sure about story, but tried it, and well, it was just, man, glitchy AF. Sometimes it's glitchy. I got lucky, I think, that I don't have many glitches, and I like how the fighting works, but then again, the fighting is like, I don't understand how they don't have an inventory, or we don't, how there's not, like, just, I don't want to mech dump, I want to use the guns, like, when I know when I want to shoot, like, it's so stupid. Yeah. You have around 170 billion brain cells? That's gonna be fun. I know 1,000 is not a lot, yeah. I think it's, don't know, but I'm not sleeping for like 18 hours and 31 minutes already. Oh my god, Soviet Doggo, what are you doing? I was at work, I slept 5 hours. Oh my god, you must be very tired then. But yeah, lovely people, let me go through this because we can't even actually, can we? You know what? No, I think I'm needed. Let's see how long this is, but we both know she's not gonna come out of this in one piece.
The court knows that she is working with someone. Do you know what she has been planning?
Hey, she's dealing with the here and now, like not being chopped
The
up
lovely
for walking down
Blackbird
the street.
7 Twitch just redeemed
You might have time for
emotional
plans,
damage.
but Anarchs and Thin Bloods don't get that luxury.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I need stretches. Oh, one of them wasn't playing. Goodness gracious, what's up with this?
Emotional damage!
Indeed, indeed. You are tired. I am. How did you know? How is it obvious? I guess. God, don't even get me started. Do not even get me started. If you're interested, feel free to watch the VOD. Goodness gracious. Especially in YouTube, lovely people. If you're watching the VODs, please watch them on YouTube. There's like a benefit to that. I demand the return of the bear with me redeem. To be honest, that should be returning, and I should actually set up the stream properly. I can play it for you. If you can bear with me. I'm almost sneezing, man. See what I did there?
Bum bum bum, bear with me. Bear with us, lovely people. Bear with us.
It's like a TV healing. So Soviet Doggo says, I knew because I'm not tired, which means I'm transferring all the tiredness to you. It's like the TV healing. Like, put your hands on your device. If it's a phone, you are in luck, mostly. And it's like, oh, I got, oh, you can be like an energy vampire against me. But yeah, lovely people, it is time. As you can see, it is time. Lovely people, have an absolute blast of a day. And I think we're not gonna raid even. We're gonna get it done. And see you lovely people next time. I don't know when the next time will be. Hopefully Sunday. We'll see. Cheers! Have a lovely time. We're gonna continue this later. Ah!